The city's been down and it found a way to get up. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off, all right? And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. We're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
Okay. Let's make sure we rolling. Let's make sure. Oh, I got this volume real loud for the games. I might turn this down. Woo! I like that intro though. She messing with my pants. I got the Jim Harbaugh pants back there. Hold up. Let me see if this. Hey, we might be too loud. Let me know, chat. Are we too loud? Oh, y'all can't even hear the beat. Woo! Hey, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing, man? Oh, late show today. We got a real late show. I just don't think the stream will take as long, though. I think we'll fly through this one. We might just skip some stuff, fly through it, because, I don't know. It just kind of feels like that one. You know, we had to do this today, so I got a little bit less information than I usually do coming into these. But, that's okay, because it's Tuesday, and we got a short week. Why are we doing this? I don't know. Okay, here we go. John, what's going on, John? The Lions aren't trying because if they do try, it wouldn't be fair anymore. I agree. I'm going to blame the 9 losses on that. I agree. I like that. That's a good point. Giovanni, what's going on, Giovanni? How you doing, man? Yo, what's good? Hey, what's up, Anthony? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we ready already? Oh, here we go. Hold up. Woo! Okay, sorry. I hate, I had to let the thing finish, play it out. And, oh my goodness, that thing just hits different. That one is just, I don't know what it is about that one. It's just something about that one. Pistons lost again. You know what? That was also part of the reason I went a little later. I was checking that out. I saw they were playing, and it was like 6 minutes into the fourth when it was like 9 o'clock. So I was like, all right, I'm going to push it back a little bit just in case people are watching it. I didn't know if the game was still going on right now, but they lost again, I guess. I hate to hear that. You hate to hear that. It didn't look like Cade played super well. Like, he's had some shooting struggles. But, that's shooting. That's basketball. It's like this. That's how it is in basketball. Oh, my goodness. I had to get some water, too. That's why I'm a little late. But I'm ready to dive into this. I'm feeling good. For a short week to just hop right into this. Now, I haven't watched a ton of the second half, I'm going to be honest. So, a lot of the second half stuff is going to be super new to me. Like, oh, shoot, I forgot we ran that play. So we might have to replay plays a lot when we get to the second half. But the first half, I've seen a lot of this. So I should be good there. Let me make sure that everything plays smoothly. Smoothly. I don't know. And hopefully we don't glitch out like we did last time. How are we looking right now? We're looking good now. Let's not jinx it, but we looking good now. Let's see how that lasts. What up, though? Alejandro? Hey, let's see if this look at that kick. Dang, Santosa, hold up. Can we run that one back? Look at him. He kicked that thing hard. He had another one like this. Look at this dude when he kicks it. Look at that effort. Bam. Man, he lost his whole balance. But he bops it. He bops that thing. Lost but covered. There you go. We're above 500 covering this year. Fun fact. I saw that today. That's great. It's not great, but it's like, okay, because usually the spread is like huge because we've been trash. But we still covering, so like I've been able to do it in my pick'em every week, and they done pretty well. So yeah, there you go. We lost but covered. It was 12.5. They playing with 12.5? Like, nah, that was way too big. Now it's oh my gosh, you're gonna hit us with the ads as soon as we start getting rolling. But it's only 4 this week, so this is This one's going to be interesting. And I don't know if that was after or before the Justin Fields news. So we'll see if it changed now that they know Andy Dalton's going to be playing. By the way, if you didn't know that, you should have checked out the injury report. If you haven't, that's okay, though. It's all right. We'll be back tomorrow with Wednesdays. We're going to have last second dose on this channel tomorrow. We're going to go early show. We're going to do a stream. We're probably going to get some people hopping on. We're going to do some kind of like weird play calling simulate. It's going to be fun. It'll be a good time. Lunch Mummy. What's going on, Lunch Mummy? Let's go, D. I love hearing from Kabinda. I love our fullback. Let's go. Oh, snap. That's the one I didn't watch. I'm not even going to lie. I didn't watch the Kabinda one. I should have watched that one. Was it fire? See, now I got to go back and watch it after the stream because now you hyped me up, and I feel like I missed something like real good there. So I'm gonna have to watch that back. Let's dive into this though and see what I can remember, because usually what I use Tuesday and Wednesday during the day for is to watch this game, get my notes. But this time we just kind of like dive right into it. So let's see what I can remember from this as we go into it, and hopefully our connection stays good. David, what's going on, David? How we doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, man. They were pulling some linemen big time. But guess what? You know who's going to set the tone? It's this dude. He better play this weekend. I'm going to say this. That's all I'm going to say. Let me make sure my draw thing works, too. Does this work? Does this? Oh, snap. Oh, that's actually a pretty solid line. That's a real good arrow. Like, you can tell that's an arrow. And that's what he does. And he makes the tackle, like, right. Okay, we should have stopped while we were ahead. We blew it. All right, Anyways, it was a heck of a start for Michael Brockers. He set the tone, as usual. Lions did a lot of this, too. I realized this watching it back, at least from the first half. I'll see how they adjust in the second half, because I think the Browns may have got us a little bit in the second half, and that could have led to some issues. But I know we didn't let them score, so I guess maybe not. But we slid a lot of safeties up in the box, especially post-snap, to help against this run. And they did some things, like they would pull linemen and things like that. And when they would do that, you get sucked in, and then they pull outside, and they have way too much room. That led to some issues, but we did a lot of this single high safety, slide a safety into a box, help us out a little bit. But you see this here. Let me get to that. Let me see this Michael Brockers play. It's just a get off. I mean, it's a simple, just how fast he gets off the line of scrimmage, and he pops your lineman, and he's back there to make the play. That's beautiful. You can watch that all day. Jack, what's going on, Jack Johnson? John Madden level. Ooh. John Madden. Yeah, what are we doing? Oh, we playing Madden. We not really playing Madden. We're calling plays for Madden. We're gonna take over as coordinators tomorrow. Rad's gonna be the offensive coordinator. I'm gonna be the defense coordinator, and we may have people call in and coordinate like drives or certain plays, and like have y'all hop in and be like, all right, it's a key fourth down. You call the play. But the thing is, we don't play the plays. You know what I'm saying? Like we just call the play, and the players got to do it for us. So we're just the coordinators. You know, we're gonna see if me and Rad on all Madden difficulty, all right, let me stress that, we're going to see if we can lead the Lions to victory as coaches. You know, I'm on my Aaron Glenn hat. By the way, Aaron Glenn's been doing his thing, and he's going to put on his, I guess, Dan Campbell hat, you know, or Anthony Lynn one. We can make it happen. BBBFC, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you in here. Oh, my goodness. I just turned off everything. Whoa. Hold up. The stream didn't end it. I think I just turned it on my monitor. Okay, we good. I was like, what the heck just happened? I think we're okay. I think I just unplugged my monitor. All right, my bad. That scared me. Okay, we have the power outages. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit, too. I feel like I'm being real loud, and I don't want to, like, scream at y'all, so let me, like, turn that down a little bit. Yo, I'm down, man. I want to run the special teams. Oh, snap! Hey, you know what? We're going to need people to call in for that because we don't have a special teams coordinator. So, yeah, tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow for our live stream. Friendsgiving, positive vibes only tomorrow. It's going to be a good show. I'm excited. And then, of course, y'all know what they're... Hey, stop it. Okay, and the Lions play early, like this 12:30. It's always a weird one. Ooh, Tanner. What you mean, man? Like, you think we were good earlier? Like all of a sudden we just started being bad? Like, explain your comment. How we do? Sean, what's going on, Sean? Lions D ain't half bad. It's really not. It's really, ain't half bad good because the second half they didn't score, so they're not half bad. Okay, that was bad. He was getting pumped about the opening holes for Swift. Cool to hear fullback's perspective. Oh, gosh, I got to check that out. I got to watch it. I was trying to hurry through it to work on the injury report, and my space bar is, like, becoming really bad. But I got to check that out. Oh, my gosh. Bro, okay, look, I know Brocker's getting older. Like, he's not the youngest dude, and probably this is why we don't see this every play. But at the same time, the first two plays of the game, this is his get-off. Look, I'm cool with this guy getting a couple of offsides flags a game. Like, just one a game, I'm not even mad about it. I'm not, because as long as it's not like a very crucial down where you know you can't have it, like on a fourth down or a third down where they're trying to jump you. Like, bro, he is on an offensive lineman before look at where he's at compared to everybody else on this snap. Look at him, and then look at it. My boy doesn't even have his hands on. Look at where he's at. Oh, my goodness. You got to love Michael Brockers, bro. I wish he was like 23 years old, and I would just extend him. I would lock him up on this huge deal and be like, Michael Brockers, you ain't going nowhere, my dude. But, hey, you can play as old as you want as long as you balling. Yo, what's up, Nate Victor? Dose, what's good, brother? Hey, what's good, Von D Gaming? Oh, whoa. Okay, I messed something up. All right, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, yeah, they got us with some problems with this early, actually. Let me get the other angle on this one. I did have notes to some of these, but I'm going to be honest. I ain't really going to look at my notes. Look, first off, here's the issue. Let me actually just explain what's going on here. All right, so this is my notepad. All right, the notepad is too small. It's too small. I got so many pages of notes that I'm like, I don't even remember what page I'm on. So, words of wisdom, and I can save this for tomorrow. I'll reuse this tomorrow. Make sure you get a big notepad. Like, don't use little notepads. They're not very beneficial. Just straight up like that. Okay, so here we go. Check this out. Well, we pointed out the play before. Uh-oh, we frozen? No, we're good. Are we frozen? Are we frozen? No, we're good. We're good. My button's just sticky. But this is what I said. Check out the play before, right? We looked at how they slid a safety into the box. All of a sudden, the Browns spread us out. And it's 2nd and 10, which is also probably part of this. The Lions played 2 deep safeties. And now look at the holes they're able to create. And they did such a good job holding linemen, creating holes with the run game. I mean, their O-line's real tough. And you can just see it. But the way they pulled linemen got us out of spots. And they hit us with that right away. So they run down first down. Great play by Michael Brockers. You back him up, and we're probably thinking they're probably passing it on 2nd and long. So we go 2 deep safeties. No one slides up. They get it up right up the gut. I guess you could call it that little stretch play, mid-zone play. And all of a sudden he cuts upfield, and we just don't have enough bodies in there. Because really, they're picking up everybody. They got A.J. Parker picked up. Alex Anzalone picked up. Brockers is locked up. I mean, they block. Like that. Y'all want to see like a top O-line? Just look at this. Look no further. Michael, what's going on, Michael? All positive Panda sees is positive plays for the Lions. I love to hear it. We're going to need that positive Panda tomorrow. We going to, because it's going to be a great show. I'm really like, I'm going to say it. My favorite show of the week is the Last Second Dose show. No question, hands down. It's not even close. But I'm so pumped for tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be a great show. It's just going to be a lot of fun. You know, I don't know. It's just going to be a lot of fun. My birthday is for Thanksgiving, and the Bears are having coaching issues. They are. So maybe, just maybe, we won't go winless after Thursday. You know what? For your birthday, I hope we really do win this game. Like, I know a lot of people want to. It's a great Thanksgiving way to spend it is with a dub. For your birthday, hopefully we get it for you, man. And happy early birthday, in case I don't, see you on that day. As a special teams coordinator, going ahead and setting the game plan now, run Fox out. Okay, you know what? You might not be able to be special teams coordinator. I'm gonna be honest. You might be fired. I don't know. During the live stream of the Lions game, there were a couple of people that said they thought Boyle played well. Okay, look, that wasn't me. Hold up. These people should be ashamed. 77 yards. It was 3.3 yards per time. I'm pretty sure that was the lowest. Was that ever, or is that the lowest this season? 3.3. Yeah, it was extremely low. Like, no, especially considering he had a shot. Like, he had a shot play, and that was still his yards per attempt. That's surprising. It's very surprising. But you're right. It was statistically it was awful. Lions D held the Vikes, Ravens, Steelers, and you said Ravens twice. That's okay though. I think you meant Browns. It's okay though. All under 20 points. AG is killing it. I love it. And you know what? He's playing. Hungry fan. No one's getting fired. Everybody's playing great. You know what though? Like the last 2 weeks, right? Because we had a couple blowouts where I felt like the defense kind of gave in a little bit. But I've seen these last 2 weeks, man, and I love it. Like when our offense is not scoring, which they haven't been the last 2 weeks, they just keep fighting. And that's what I wanted to see all year. Like that's what a top defense does. A top defense, you may lose 13-10. You may lose games like that, but a top defense keeps you in it all game long because they just don't let off the gas. They don't look at it and say our offense ain't scoring. We might just give them a couple touchdowns here and there because they don't really matter. No, they just keep fighting, and they take it upon themselves to be the team that needs to get the turnovers so that they can let their offense score, or they need to score points. And I feel like the defense is young. It's in the early stages of it, but you're seeing the outline of what the future could hold. And the more and more I listen to Campbell, I feel like don't be surprised the Lions really start, next couple of off seasons, assuming Dan Campbell's here, they just start addressing it heavy. They start addressing it heavy that we're getting defensive help. Our defense we're getting a lot more talent here, and we already have players stepping up like that that are going to be here for the future anyway. All right, Lions bring a 4-man rush. We can watch the pass rush pretty much all game. We don't get enough pressure with the 4. I think we all kind of know this, but we don't. Like we haven't been getting enough. So it's just kind of a cover one. I mean, that's really what it is. You got one safety deep, one drop in the middle, and it's really nice timing. It's really good timing, right? You get the man coverage here, man here, all across the board. It's really good timing, though, on this in route. He hits this really well. I would like to see Alex probably slide more on this play, like flow with the quarterback's eyes. It looks like he kind of he doesn't really flow with it. Like, if you watch Alex, he doesn't really roll with the quarterback that much. It kind of takes him a while to get there until he really throws it. So it doesn't help a ton on that play. But it's also a lot of ground to cover when you're the only inside linebacker because of all the weapons they have going out and his man coverage. It's good timing. Amani, he gave up, I think, 50 yards in this game. He had the big pick, but he still wasn't perfect, But tight end's always tough. It's always tough to cover a tight end. It's just the size, especially when they're athletic like Njoku is. Like, those dudes aren't easy to cover. And I don't think, was this the tight end? I think that was the tight end. Or was that Jarvis? That was actually Jarvis. Take that back. Hold up. Hey, this was Jarvis Landry. Now, I know y'all will see it later. Keep an eye out for it up to the point, because I didn't notice this until I watched it back. They weren't in a fight, but they got into a little scuffle after a play. Like, they were going at each other's neck, man. And I don't know if there was like a build-up to this, but keep an eye on it, because there may be a build-up to Amani and Jarvis going at it a little bit. But my bad, I wrote the wrong thing on the screen. I've been calling this game for our 2 wins since before season started. There it is. I hope you're right, man. Steelers and Browns played exactly how they wanted to, and they still could hardly get it done. Played exactly how they wanted to, and they still could hardly get it done. Like how we wanted to. Okay, I'm confused by the comment. I may be reading wrong. Where we're at it tonight. He needs his 2 cents, bro. I don't know where Red is, to be honest with you. I don't know. He probably working or something. I don't know. I don't know like his exact work schedule, so I kind of just let him, do his thing, and then I talk to him about when we can do our shows. I'm glad we're able to do a show tomorrow. I think that's awesome that we're going to be able to do one before Thanksgiving, because otherwise it'd be on Thursday, and I'm not trying to do a show on Thanksgiving. Like, I'm not trying, hey, Rat, come on, let's go. Like, nah. So it's cool that we're going to be able to get on tomorrow. And we might have bigger things in the future. Like, we're going to be talking before our show tomorrow about potentially more collabs. Maybe more things coming in the future, more content with us together. So, there's a very possible chance that there's more things coming in the future that we're going to be talking about tomorrow. All right. So stay tuned for that. Oh, this is a good play by Alex. I like this one. You call this a PBU. You could, I guess. This is good coverage. He knocks this away. They actually initially called this a catch, remember? Then they called it a pass breakup. They drop a Lee McNeil in coverage. But it works. It takes away the quick route, right? I mean, he's just sitting in that thief roll, and then all of a sudden, Alex, they try to attack him. It's good coverage, though, on Austin Hooper. And he knows it. He thought he got a hand on that, and he did. Who do we think starting on Thanksgiving? Personally, I think Goff starts on Thanksgiving. I do. But it's so close right now that I can't be like, I even feel like confident with saying that. I think it's extremely close. I think it is. Especially after hearing Goff, I think it's even closer than I initially thought it was from hearing Campbell. If you're hearing Goff talk about it, knowing this game time decision, I don't know. I really don't know. But I would slightly lean towards what DC said, and I would if I had to predict now, I would roll with Goff. But tomorrow, I think we should have a pretty good picture of who that's going to be. I'm just, from what we've heard, I would assume tomorrow we're going to get a pretty good idea of who the guy's going to be on Thursday. Even though they're saying it could be a game-time decision. All right, they're stacking the box again here, which makes sense. They only got one receiver. I just love how Baker does that. The way that he hands the ball off, it's lame. It sounds boring, but it's cool because it works real well. And shout out to Barnes. I think he had more snaps this game. I didn't count. I didn't look it up, but it looks like he did. Oh, my gosh. Brockers, he is just... look at this dude. Like, bro, he just fights. You know what? We were told we were getting the top run defender. That's what we were told. Not a top pat. We get a top run defender. And I think he's lived up to that. With all the bad, he's lived up to that. And also our linebackers are being aggressive here too, which I think the Browns did a good job of as the game went on, of kind of getting us out of spots because of how aggressive we was playing, trying to stop the run inside. But this was really, if you watch, this was all set up by Brockers because he sets this edge so hard. I mean, he blows this up, and that's a lot of these zone runs, man. You got to be able to break to the backfield. This one isn't a zone run. Actually, he's pushed out of the way, but it works out for us because he pops back inside. So it goes right back to the defense. Works for me. Gal Gadget, legs in Wonder Woman 1984. Oh, wait, is that the new one? Is that the new one? Or is that an old one? I thought that's what the new one was called. Sort of new. Not like new, but it's like it was new, He is saying Browns and Steelers gave their best, and our defense still set up. Oh, okay. Steelers and Browns, the type of team that went around 20, 30 times, and we were basically able to keep them in check. There you look at, bro, I love Positive Panda. Bro, I love me some Positive Panda. Like, I just didn't anticipate to hear that. I really did. I thought for sure I read that the other opposite way. Shout out to Positive Panda. He's got to hold this for 2 days. So, we'll see it when we see it. But, I love it. I do. It's great. That's awesome. Okay, I think this is just man coverage here. I think that's what we get. I do like this, though. I do like this with Aaron Glenn. It's the way he stacks it, drops. You don't know who's coming, who's not coming. This is man coverage on this play. Across the board, bam, bam, bam. And then all of a sudden you have Will Harris slide down basically to the sticks, knowing that it's a third down. So he slides on the sticks. You got one deep in case something breaks off deep. And then you get Baker rolling out, and you're kind of in this mode of like, okay, what do I do? And I think Will, he does the right thing. He doesn't just sit back and wait. He just attacks. Actually, he did sit back. Hold up. I'm thinking of a different. Hold up. I'm thinking of a whole different play, y'all. I should have let it ran. See, I got confident. I got cocky. But I see what they're doing. They do this a lot, especially against slants. It's really good to slide down, and for a guy like this who's on this side, you're getting double slants in man coverage, and you have a deep safety. So to slide down the sticks it's a real good decision. And who is this? Was this Julian? Because I thought Julian flashed a few times. Julian? Hey, Julian from, was it Big Daddy? Y'all watch Big Daddy? No? Julian? Also, Jalen, bro. Okay, stop. Jalen, I thought Jalen Reeves-Maven had a real good game. You're going to see it. I bet there's 5 times in this, at least 5 times, I go, whoa, look at Jalen there. Look at Jalen there. But this is a good blitz. Because, if you really look at it, it's not even technically a blitz. This is how Aaron Glenn's had to be creative with what he has. He doesn't really have guys that are winning one-on-ones. He's got to try to get guys free. So for a team that goes like this, let's pause it here. Right? You could almost argue this mass protect. Running back stays in, tight end stays in. You have 7 against 4, and you get a one-on-one with a running back. Like, you'll take that matchup anytime, and he gets enough pressure where he escapes. Austin Bryant really was being relentless on the top here. We're just not getting much from the interior either. But it's a good job because the linemen don't know who's coming. And Charles Harris diving inside gets a free lane for Jalen. So I love to see that. Goff will come back and transform into a savage in the pocket. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. I love the optimism. You know what? I'm with you. And guess what? I'm going to be wearing my JG jersey, that one, on Thursday. I'm going to be wearing it. I know it's signed, but I'm going to wear it anyway because maybe having it on will bring good luck. I hope so. I'm going to rock that, and hopefully it's like, this is it. This is the game we was waiting to see. Something like that. Maybe just, and the music starts playing. And by the way, Big Sean's playing. Guys, chat. Let's rate Big Sean 1 out of 10, all right, in your personal opinion. If you don't know who he is, just rate it an incomplete, all right? Hey, some people might not know who that is. Sorry. Are you surprised? He's always on the injury report. Should have let him go, waste a roster spot. I'm assuming you're talking about Hand. I didn't read it, but I'm assuming Positive Panda Eagles win. Bro, hey, look, Positive Panda going to lead us to a dub. If we win this week, I'm giving all the credit to Positive Panda, 100%. 100%. It's you that sparked this team because, bro, I'll be lying if I said they didn't look at Positive Panda's comments. They do. They look at those. They take those. Come on, man. TMZ reported you're dating Miley Cyrus. Is this true? No. Are you talking about me? No. Is she still making music? That's actually the question of the day. Hold up, because I don't know. That's not true, though. That's not true. Is TMZ still a thing? That's a better question. Wait. BBMC. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore, my guy. Okay. I'm sorry. We've only watched like 4 plays, yo. We are way going. We're going through this too slow. Okay. Oh my gosh, Kier Header. But that's a good stop. So we'll start it off on. We'll get to offense now. Offense is a lot of running. So this is where I feel like we can fly through this. I don't need to like sit here and be like, oh my goodness, look at that. There's a lot of repetitiveness, but there's also play calling we can dissect. I liked Kevin Strong. It says something when a top 5 team immediately signs him. Who signed him? We were talking about Kevin Strong. I was just assuming Hand when y'all said injury report. Who signed Kevin Strong? I'm gonna look this up. Wait, who? Oh, that's not Kevin Strong. That says Art. Oh, the Titans did. Whoa, okay. Congrats, Kevin Strong. Good to see it. I thought he didn't really have a chance to land back. I thought maybe he'd land back with us. Nope. Wear it, eat food in it, ruin it, please. You know what? I'm going to take that as constructive warning. Don't do that. Like you're trying to be like, it's reverse psychology. No, I appreciate it. Shout out to Tim. 6. Okay, 6. Okay. Okay, I rock with that. Big Money Poppy. What is that? Is that Mario? Yes, Mario. What section are my seats? 111. We're like on the inside the 10, like by the end zone on the side. We're kind of in the back though. I'm pretty sure. I think we're pretty far back in the lower level. You know, we're like, you know, like if I don't know. I'm trying to represent. BBFs, I ain't gonna lie, you be bringing up names, I don't know who they are. Sometimes you be doing that, man. That's okay. It's probably my fault. I gotta be more. Gotta work on my awareness. Okay, actually, I like this play to start the game off, so I'll give them love for that. They come out in single safety. I do like this play, and it's because we're playing such a heavy set, but I do like it on how we play it. Now, Big V's doesn't really give us a block here, but that's okay. By the way, Khalif Raymond, yeah, he's pretty fast. Like, this is one thing that if you don't watch the All-22, you won't know this about Khalif because we don't really get shots to him. The guy is fast, man. I mean, bro, it's awesome to see it because you knew it was in there. And I hope for Khalif's sake and for our offense sake that at some point this year we're able to hit a couple of those and maybe get like 3 or 4 deep shots to him before the season ends. Because he's so fast. But I did like this play. Just check down the back right, got him going. Man, look at him fly. But just got him going. Good first down to pick up early. Because, I mean, most people are coming out, okay, they're going to run the football. Like, we were streaming. We were like, how are they going to start this game? And I was like, well, they'll probably run the football because it's a backup quarterback. By the way, shout out to the Browns defense, dude. They are, like, they don't bite on things. They don't bite. Did they bite here? Yeah, they did a little bit. But, man, they're so athletic. Walker got back. Like, he got back and got a great position. They are so fat. They're fast at linebacker, and they don't oversell to things, maybe because they have the athletic ability not to. Like, I feel like when you're slower, sometimes you got to take a little bit more guesses because you're like, I can't get there that fast. They don't got to worry about that. And they can get those guys because their D-line is so dominant that they can go get a 220-pound linebacker and be like, all right, that works. A lot of teams can't do that, right? Or a lot of teams don't like to do that schematically. But they can. If we win, Positive Panda has to stay a lot longer than 1 week. You know what? We are welcome to have you as long as you want to be here. And if we do win, you definitely have to stay more than 1 week. And then you know what? We need a segment, Positive Panda. And we're going to go like a 5-minute segment on Last Second Dose of you just giving all your positives from the game. I think that would be a great segment. All right, here we go. What do we got? Ooh. Okay, we were definitely trying to set this up early. That's for sure. We were trying to set these runs up early. I thought a couple times we missed some blocks. I saw some other times we could have maybe missed some holes. They came out with Jamal. I thought they'd come out with Swift. Okay, a little counter. Yeah, I thought they'd come out with Swift in this one, actually. Actually, this wasn't terrible blocking. I'm not completely sure, really, why this didn't get more yards. I don't know if this was... like, watching it, I still don't know what happened here, to be honest with you. Let me see if I could... this should have got more yards. Like, if you're like, with Jamal with the ball right here, I'm looking at the blocking. I feel like maybe this was Jonah. Maybe because he hit Jonah. That might have been what it is, because Jonah might have been getting moved. And then Decker, I guess, I don't know. Let me see this one again. I need to get a better look at this one. Let me get a look at Myles Garrett. What's going on with Garrett? Okay. I would say if Jonah's moving his guy, he could probably cut through this hole. But he's getting pushed back, and then Decker, he was trying to pick up this linebacker, so there's not a huge hole there. It wasn't like we lost yards. We still got like 3, but, you know, it was all right. Rumors of me dating Jewel. What can I say? Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't know who Jewel is. Okay, here we go. We're back to it. This is a first down run. I like that. I'll be there repping Swift Thursday. Okay, yes, sir. Tibbs is overrated. Ooh. I don't know. I can't. I don't even know who the Georgia guy plays for Purdue. Is that right? I only saw one game of Purdue, I think, and I don't remember him doing anything. I think it was the Ohio State game I watched. Him in the Ohio State game, I saw that one. I didn't really see him. I don't think do anything. He's a pass, right? Yeah, he's like a defensive end. Is he less than an outside linebacker, more of a defensive end? I think that's what he is. This is actually a pretty solid push here. Shout out to Jonah. I think the pad level is great. He got really low. See how low he gets here. This caused some issues because Jonah sometimes gets really low and he like just whiffs by completely. But this one, he got in his chest and then he's able to slide up to the next level. That's a good rep there. Then you got these 2 tight ends, and our tight ends were struggling. Like, if there was a position group that was struggling to block, it was these dudes. these linebackers or defensive ends, we were struggling to move guys. TJ kind of gets thrown back on this play. We were struggling to ask those guys to move players. But I understand because that one's Myles Garrett, but that was a good run. That was good. Because, oh my goodness. Okay, so we go back to it again. Haven't seen Swift yet, actually. We went to him 3 times in a row. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, see, these ones, like these plays, this is what I'm talking about. Now, sometimes we design plays based on, like, okay, let's say if, bam, this isn't a good example, I don't think. But if we were like, okay, if we're matched up and it's man-to-man blocking, we'll have guys like go work to the second level, something like this. This is a terrible example, but we do that. Other times we whiff and then we fall and then we're at the second level. Like, that's not purposely happening. It's just happened. That's what it seems like. So you kind of have to try to pick apart what actually went down. I do like the jet sweep fake. I think maybe if we would have handed one of these off, that could have helped. Just to be like, hey, we're not only running them across the play, but we're also going to hand off. Because, really, look at, first off, the timing on the snap looked bad, too, because it looked like we snapped it too late. We snapped it, he was out on the other side. Like, we got him to move at first. Let me see this. When did we snap this football? I guess it was a little late. It was a little late. Because, if you look at the linebackers, like, they shifted at first, but they really didn't move. They kind of just stuck where they were. It would be nice to maybe hand one of those off to make them respect it a little bit more. That would probably been a good idea. Just one time. Who is and why for the next OC? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Deuce Staley's probably up there, if we're being honest, because of this the nature of how I think Dan Campbell is going to build this offense and how he wants it to look. I think a guy like Deuce would have to be up there because he's the run game coach. Yeah, see, this one to me just looks like a whiff. Like I said, Jonah got low the play before, got great pad level. This time he gets a little low, and it looks like he kind of just. I can't even. You know what? I'm gonna be honest on this one. This one looks like he whiffs, and that's really what blows this up. This doesn't look like a design for him to do this. I don't think. Obviously you have Hockenson pulling, but I gotta believe what's supposed to happen here, if everything went beautifully, is that you get your block and bounce to the second level. Hockenson gets the free edge rusher, chops him or whatever. You get to the second level, and now we're moving and we create this big hole, and it's one-on-one in the secondary. But the whiff kind of blows it up. So to me, this is not purposefully done. He's like, oh, snap. All right, I'm at the linebackers already. And it's like, oh, shoot, we have this free guy in here. So Hawk looks at it, and he's like, well, I got to go with my guy. I'm still going to block the same dude that I'm supposed to block. And that happens. Yeah, so, yeah, Jonah's had a couple of those this year. He has. No one's perfect, though. And he's still young. People are saying that Aiden Hutchinson is better upside to Kayvon. That we should take him instead. What is your take on that? My take is I can only tell you about Aiden from what I've seen on live games. I know statistically he's got better numbers this year. But I'm also pretty sure that Kayvon has better numbers throughout his career. But at the same time, I think Aiden, he played last year was jacked up. We only played 6 games. And I think before that, he wasn't in as big as a role as he is now. He has a good pass rusher across from him as well. So that always helps. That's something to keep an eye on. I don't know who the pass rusher is across from Kayvon. But I know, Ojabo or something, he's got, I think, 10 sacks too. So you got a real good pass rusher. Maybe they're benefiting from one another. But I know that he's an athlete. That's one thing I do like about Aiden, where I think if you ask me how could he fit, he's very athletic. So he's one of those guys that we see dropping Charles. I think Charles is athletic enough to fit in this scheme going forward. You're perfectly fine with a guy that's Charles Harris athleticism. I think he's at least on par with that from what I've seen. Have you seen Dark on Netflix? Oh my gosh, I can't read. Is that a movie or is that where's that straight line skills? You know what? Practice straight line. Let's do it. Let's do this. I got you. Ready? All right, we're going from the 30 to the 50. Oh, my gosh. Okay, restart. I tried to do it fast because I thought that might give me an extra boost or something. Okay. Oh! Wait. Hold up. I ain't gonna lie. I might have cheated. I didn't cheat. I really didn't. I didn't use a line. What? I'm just saying, that looks pretty good. So is Dark a movie or is it a TV show? That's Pickens, Squid Games? Hold up, what are we talking about? Got any Netflix? Oh, Netflix or Hulu. Pickens, Squid Games. Okay, I've seen. Is Squid Games on a second season yet? That's the real question. I heard they're not. I don't know. I haven't finished the first season though. The episodes are so dang long, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's like it's almost a whole movie for one episode. I'm just more of a movie guy. Like, cause I want to sit down, watch the movie, and be like, all right, cool. The ending was awesome. Let's go. We move on. I don't want to like come back to it, unless it's like one of those shows. Cause I feel like Squid Games isn't one of those shows that I would get done with the first season and come back and be like, man, I want to watch this again. And it's also not one of those shows that's like I can just pick a random episode and enjoy it. Like I feel like that doesn't work for that kind of show. Comedies, cartoons, like that kind of stuff, you can just throw that on any episode and you can enjoy it. To me, it's not one of those shows. I gotta be like locked in for a full hour for each episode. Plus, they talk weird. Like, they don't talk weird, but it's dubbed, so it's kind of like it's kind of awkward. I don't know. Anyway, this was your drop by Reynolds. Look, it wasn't a great pass, but I would like to see him catch that. I know he got hit with the ball in his hand. I know he did. I'd still like to see him catch this. It would have been cool to get him in a rhythm early, but really, I mean, we didn't need to get him a rhythm because we didn't throw it that much. we really didn't. It's not like we threw like 40 times. It was like, we got to get him going. We only threw it 23 times, so we didn't really need a rhythm, I guess. All right. Use the straight line tools. I did not. No, okay, you know what? If y'all don't believe me, I'm going to hit y'all with another straight line in a second. You just wait. And then here's a third and long draw. Okay, this is a 3rd and 10. I almost feel like, okay, maybe if this is golf, this is different. This is what I'm curious to see next week, because there's a situation like this where I ask myself, maybe you come out on the first 3rd and long and you just say, you know what? Let's just see if we can pass protect early. That way we know in the 3rd quarter, do we want to try this again? Can we trust our base protection? Because that's something that I'd probably try early in the game. And maybe he didn't do that because it was Boyle and it was his first drive. But I would like to see us try to do that, next week. But we'll see. We got to be healthy. Oh, we did another fast punt. Oh, did we pin this one? I think this was good. Okay, Jack. Oh, he actually bopped that. That might go to the end zone. Hold up. Nope. Oh, yeah. Who is that? Is that Price? Hey, Bobby Price making a name for himself for special teams. He is like a new dude. And by the way, Hungry Panda, if you don't get a jersey or at least a shirt of this guy, I'm going to be very upset with you. This is a guy that you need to get the jersey or shirt of. And I just like drawing with this thing, I'm going to be honest. But you got to get yourself a Josh Woods shirt. And you should enter that Josh Woods ticket giveaway. Because I feel like for some reason, like you would win that. You would. All right, Bobby. There we go. There we go. It sucks they are trying to fade away to mama insults. Bro, I don't know how we get a... Like, how do you get a, I don't even know, my English is jacked up. How do you get a... Gosh, the flag was just garbage. I mean, I don't know what he said. But it's just, I don't know. It's words, bro. Okay, here we go. Oh, it was a first play pick? I didn't know it was that fast of a turnaround. Really not a lot of craziness when I watched this play back. He was beat. I mean, it was as simple as that. You went one safety deep. And again, because you're trying to stop this run, it's pretty simple. You got man coverage across. And all of a sudden, bam, that breaking route. Now, look, if you watch Baker, he actually did a real nice job of looking this off. Baker played this really well. Let me pause it. Watch Baker's eyes on this. He does kind of what Goff did last week on that Khalif shot, except for there's a very big difference. Here's the big difference. All right, you all ready to see this difference? This is the difference. This is what I'm talking about. And the Lions are bringing how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a blitz. This is technically a blitz, and this is his pocket. Look at that. This dude can go to the ice cream shop. Look, he can go to the library. He can go read a book. Look, this is supposed to. Oh my goodness, what kind of house is that? Hold up. Let me get a window on there. You see what I'm saying? Like he could have went to the swings. Like he could have had a what in the okay. That's one swing. It's just one. He could have went to the pool. Yeah, you see, like he could have did all of this interaction activities before having to throw this football. That's what's crazy about it. That helps when you have that kind of pocket because, I mean, literally the dude could have stepped up, dropped back, rolled left. I mean, he had so many options with this, but that's why we need more pass rush. And this is the sad thing is this was a blitz. We try to spread out across the line. We literally put 9 guys in the. I mean, we have 9 guys in the box. So it turns into Will Harris on the tight end, which the Lions trust him a lot there, it seems like. Man, and by the way, the coverage is tight. I mean, I can ride with maybe not super tight. Okay, well, I'll take that back. And that's why T-Walks hopped over there. But really, he hopped over there because of Baker's eyes. If you watch Baker's eyes, he stares down the tight end. It pulls Tracy Walker to it. Right here, watch this. Watch his eyes. See him stare at the tight end? Tracy Walker slides. Now you got our one-on-one. And he has him. Burns him with the outbreak route, and it comes back inside, and he overthrows him big time. He had him wide open. And the scary thing is that we had no safety. That could have got ugly fast. That could have got ugly real fast if he catches that. Because that's Landry one-on-one with Amani. And Tracy Walker would have had to try to take off and go help. I mean, that's a lot. It's a lot of space. Let's go, Jack. Need his jersey. You shot at the Jack Fox. Boyle should have started the game 4 for 40 yards. I would have liked to see it. You have to look at who is more recognized play faster. There you go. Play rec. Play rec. Kayvon is ranked number 1. Hutchinson number 3. Ojabo number 10. Is that Mel Kiper? We do. You know what? It's just, I mean, it's man coverage, bro. And this is the thing with Amani. Like we said, he's not a number 1. He's not a number 1 corner. He's arguably not a number 2 corner. And at least that's where he's at right now. I mean, it's a good route. The thing is, he has no leverage. Like, he can't sit on this route and say, okay, I'm going to force you to the outside. I'm going to force you to the inside because he's got no help. It's man coverage, single eye safety. So if T-Walk slides down, he's got to be prepared to play the entire field. And he just gets flipped around like big time. And then at that point, he just plays the football. So it worked out. Right place, right time. He said it right. And he gave up, like we said, 3 receptions, I think, for 50 yards. He already gave up 1 in this game when they attacked him at Jarvis. But I think it got a little heated after that. And actually, I think Amani may have played better once things got heated because he was like, okay. He locked in. He really locked in. Better yet, most of their defense, no cap. Hey, facts. Hey, we might have to. I'm not disagreeing. For real. No, that's facts. That's facts, BBBFC. I completely agree with that. There's a lot of dudes that come out and just win with a speed rush, a little dip around the edge, and they just do that every play. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but you play no comp first off, so you can keep living on that. You really gotta look at one-on-one matchups in college. Like, it's hard. And Sewell really didn't have those on tape either. He was just so good against the competition. It's like he never had a bad game. It was like, he was off. Because trust me, if Sewell would have had an off game somewhere, he probably wouldn't have went that high just because he didn't have the competition. All right, let me see what's going down. There's really not a lot to look at this one, but what did Jordan say about Clowney's mother? I don't know. Was he talking to Clowney? I have no idea. I don't know. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to guess what he said. I have no idea. Actually, no. I do like this route combination though. I do like this. I can rock with this. A lot of movement, a lot of preset movement. Man, I think we should have just sold one of these. And okay, first off, is St. Brown? I'm gonna just predict. Is he gonna do a post over the middle? No. Okay. He's gonna set up like an inside zig. All right. I just want to see what he would do. So he's gonna do that route, and then are we gonna get an out route on the top? Is that what that is? Let's see what he's doing. He's going to sticks. Oh no, he's just going over top. Okay. So it's. I do like the movement though. I think we should have flipped one of these to Swift. Flip that to him. Not right now, but at some point in the game, just to make them respect it, and then just keep playing out of that. It's almost like we only ran the plays that we had fakes to, but we didn't run the one that was actually like legit, and we could have stayed in more of these packages if we would have done that. But I think it moved a lot of eyes. Like, okay, look it's zone coverage. Look where all the eyes are. Eyes are all in the backfield. So this is perfect against zone because all you're trying to do is move defenders out of spots. So everybody's eyes on Swift, and then when you had this is what opens it up. Because this route opens up this little hole for just Hockenson to sit down. And look at that beautiful writing, by the way. Don't hate on the writing. That's next level. See how it pulls him out of the play? Because they have the running back down there, and he's playing hook through flat. So he's got to play the flat route. And that's money. Mel Kiper do change his mind. And it's so far out now that like no one's going to remember it when it's that time. You know what I'm saying? Like we're so far out. I feel you though. I feel you. You know what? He can do that up to that time because he can just headline up to that time. Like, oh, hey, new number one. I got Hutchinson number one, and people will click on it like, oh, snap, for real. But then when we get close to the draft, it won't look like that. You're exactly right. Because right now it's just about how can I headline this to make people click on it. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a headline guy. Like I don't know. I'm just not one of those dudes, man. I don't know. I don't enjoy clicking on them, so I try not to do them. I don't know. Maybe I do them. I try not to though. All right, here we go. Dude, this is beautiful, though, too, as well. But I thought it was really good. First off, you got their safety sent back a little bit. But secondly, it was only 2nd and 1. So, like I said this when the play happened, just look how far off the line of scrimmage every linebacker. No one's creeping up. No one's diving down. Like, you're giving us so much space to hand this off to Cabinda, so he's just going to eat. And that's so good to see him eat. And by the way, okay, 3-on-1, this is what should happen. But this is, you need a yard. So move the first guy. Creating a wall literally with 3 guys. That is, oh my goodness, that's well done. And again, y'all see what I'm talking about? Jamal Williams slides out. So all of a sudden, look at this linebacker. His first step is this way. And because of that, now you create this big lane. And all St. Brown's got to do is get to the inside. A lot of drawings going on right here. And you have this hole. And then Decker can work upfield, and guess what? It's 1-on-1 against the safety. Like, that's what the movement was doing, but we didn't sell it. We didn't come back in the second half and hand it off or flip it to him or give him an end around. We came out the right way. I said before the game we had to have a lot of movement, and I credit them for that. But I wish you just gave him one. Let me see this, though. It's a good fake flip, too, by the way. The fake flip. So fake flip, fullback dive. I think that's Taki. Is that 44? Jumps outside. Myles Garrett, you see how that holds him on the end, too, so he can't crash inside? It's just a respect thing there. And then all of a sudden, you get this wall of blockers with small linebackers, and Cabinda's like, oh, snap, let me go to work. St. Brown, great block. And then guess what? This is what he'll do. Josh Reynolds. Get dirty, Josh! Get dirty, Dot! Hey, stop. Calm down. It's just, hey, we lost this game. Calm down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, whoever is under center needs to do a better job. I agree. You know what they need to do? Plan B? Is that who that said that? Yeah. They got to watch some Baker Mayfield film of doing it. He does it so well, man. Where you don't even know who has the ball when you're watching it like live. He does that really well. We're about to have this pick come up, but it's set up by guess what? Y'all know what's coming. If you guys watch my takeaways, you know what's coming. Bubble screen. Behind the line of scrimmage. Okay, you know what? I'm going to use my line tool. You know, let me try to draw it first. Okay, here's the line. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a hard angle. That's not terrible. It's a little bit favorable for what I'm trying to show you, but I'm going to I'm going to rock with it. All right? And everything just went away. Whoa. Okay, I don't know what just happened. All right? That's what this play is. And they got on it later because first off, I didn't think we sold the play actually well enough like Plan B said. And to me that was part of it. Secondly, the safety just kind of bit down on it. So I think there was 2 things that happened later, but this, again, it shouldn't have been a flag. I mean, I'm just gonna straight out say it. This should not be a flag. Someone explain how this is past the line of scrimmage. It's not past the line of scrimmage was here. He's catching it at 22. This is nowhere near past the line of scrimmage. Josh is doing what he's supposed to. He's blocking. And St. Brown does what we thought he could do coming out of USC. Says, "Whop! Oh my God! Give another one!" And then all of a sudden they're like, "No, nope." I would have loved to see what we've done from the 6-yard line. Can we get inside the 10 again, please? Like, if we get inside the 10 once against the Bears, I mean, we did it 4 times last week in the red zone, last time we played the Bears. Just one time inside the 10, I'll be happy. For real. Why did TJ only get 1 target in the Steelers game? Oh, gosh, you're taking me back. Oh, not really that far, but my bad. I think watching it, if I remember, and by the way, you'll see the same route combination we did in this game that we've done in the past with TJ, which is like, oh, snap. But if I remember correctly, first off, we didn't throw it a lot. You know, I don't know. I thought there was a couple that were there. There was one I know that was there that he didn't throw, and then there was another one that turned into a flag, and I don't know if that one was counted as a target or not. Right? Is that the one that was counted as a target? I don't know exactly. I can't remember. I just know we didn't throw it a ton in that one, but I'll have to. I don't remember that well. Wait, Tate went to the Titans too? Oh snap! They're taking all their players, man. It would have been cool if we would have signed Tate. Like after. If you just even reached out to him and be like, hey, you guys want to, you know. I'm going to say it, the pass pro is a lot better this game. You know, I agree. I do agree. And I think we did a good job of protecting guys. But you know what? You're exactly right because guess who's back? Hey, stop. Back. No, sorry. Draw play. This one worked well. You know, and it's just Swift just saying, okay, bounce. This is where he's at his best. He's at his best. He's at his best in space. Give me in space and let me go to work. Lions get a defensive end like Hutchinson, a really good receiver in the first round. I just want to try to move the ball downfield, throw. Boyle and Goff average less than 5 yards a 10 the last 2 games. Yeah, last 2 games have been rough in that category. But trust me, if you're just looking at the last 2, trust me, I do believe that will change. I 100% believe that will not be the case next week. I want to go almost as far to guarantee that. All-speed rusher. Ooh. See, that ain't good. That ain't good. He knows. He knows. Again, another one. Like, why? Like, even if we gave it to him here. Now, first off, maybe it's just that they're like, hey, it's Tom Kennedy. Like, this, I'm trying to disrespect Tom Kennedy. He is pretty fast, but maybe that's why. They do slide out a guy. You know, they slide out, you know, their linebacker, and maybe Myles Garrett get out there. But if we hand one of these off, all of it, I mean, just all these guys respect it. Well, we go right to the pitch. And they kind of just outnumber us. I mean, they are shooting this. They got basically 2-on-4, 3-on-2. I mean, that's what they got. It's just too many guys to block. Credit to Swift for bouncing his back. If he had a little more scoot, he may have been able to like just end us around. And I think Boyle would have helped us block. I think Boyle would have picked up a block, and he might have been able to do something crazy. But he was trying to get back to the line. Agnew out for the season. Wait, so Titans legit, they signed Golden? Oh, my goodness. Now I want to watch the Titans play. When do the Titans play? They play Sunday? I want to see that. I want to see that now, like bad. Oh my goodness, that is wild. That's so awesome. Okay, I'm gonna watch that. Yep. I'm gonna figure out when they play. Okay, we back to it. Oh my gosh, my hand is like going numb as I'm watching this. This is that's weird. All right. Oh gosh, the 3rd and 12. Okay. Actually, watching this, a lot of this had to do because of the pressure we gave up. That's why he got rid of it so quick. I think it was Big V that gave up this pressure. Yeah. Big V got, like, just punched, like, just quick bull rush here. And I really don't know what Big V was doing. They got good pass rushers, though. I mean, I'll give him that. I don't know what Big V was doing. It's almost like we were preparing to take the check down. Just by how I'm looking, how much depth our linemen are getting. It's almost like we were preparing to check this down. Like, let's watch the tackles here. How does Sewell and how much depth did Decker get? No, we didn't. I don't think we prepared to take the check down. But Big V getting beat definitely hurt us here. Also, let me see if I could skip my. Yeah, we do this too. They slide to safety on the sticks. And then you get Hawkinson over top. We don't hit it. Pressure doesn't allow it to really happen. Plus, he stares down Swift, so. You know, this safety's not worried about going over top. And I was thinking, oh, well, maybe he could have just stepped up and then threw it from here. Well, I'm like, well, if he does that, this safety's going to dive on top. It's going to take too long for it to happen. It's probably something bad is going to happen. You could say he should have been more patient with it. He kind of saw it here. I guess he was just throwing it too fast. He just threw it to the outside, and he jumped inside. That's those option routes. And you can see Big V got beat. By the way, he ain't going to be playing this week, it looks like. Taylor's a solid number 3 in wide receiver, and he thrived with Stafford. He did. He had a rough one, and where did he struggle for a while? Giants? And same thing with Marvin Jones. He's not doing so well either. I thought he was doing well. A number on those straight lines, like it feels weird. Like it feels like cold. I don't know. Like the rest of the body's not, but just his hand. It's like a weird cold. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. My blood circulation be goofy sometimes, so I don't always know what the issue is. I don't want to keep hearing Kayvon slander. Antonio secretly got a Kayvon jersey already. He don't want to hear the slander. He's already got the jersey. He's like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. No, okay, this is, again, it's to me, this one's set up by by McNeil, Big Boy McNeil and Charles Harris. Helping us, forcing us back inside. We crashing. But they set us up. The Browns set us up. Really all game for the final drive. One safety back. They set us up for failure because they kept... Look, you see how the tackle's playing this? He's not stretching this out wide. This is not a stretch. Right? This isn't a wide zone play. This is a inside zone play. That's why he's hopping on this Charles Harris. This is planned to probably at the furthest go between the guard and the tackle. Now, we shoot this with Dean Marlowe, so he decides to cut back. And shout out to Austin Bryant, who is just I thought flying around. Great play there. But they set us up for failure because they came back, and at the end, they start all of a sudden getting things to the outside, and we're crashing inside, and it's just like we're outnumbered every time. And the problem is a safety on a guard. If he picks him up, it's over. If you really, at that point, you just got to outnumber the guy. You got to outnumber the lineman they're throwing at you. Ryan Tim Boyle that the Lions wear blue, white, and gray. By the way, people were talking about changing colors. I thought of a cool color, and I like our colors, so I don't want to change them. But if we did, chat, what do y'all think? All right, like a gold, like a lion gold. You know how like the like their fur like a goldish, a gold with the blue. Honolulu blue and gold. Oh, stop. Tell me that is not heat, okay? Actually, don't tell me that's not heat. Tell me that's heat, because that got me hyped when I thought about it earlier today. I'm just saying, I did. Okay. Oh, again, one safety deep. Check it down. This one got us jacked up. They have some cool play designs. But they also know we're stacking the box. Like, we're so tight on this line of scrimmage that they kind of just took advantage of that with their play calls. This actually looks like a stick play call. This is what this looks like. Oh, my gosh. Why do my arrows sometimes be drawn like that? I don't know why. I don't know when that started, me drawing arrows like that, where it's like a flat thing. Yeah, this... Okay, no, it wasn't a stick route. My bad. I wasn't sure what this was going to be. So it's really a runoff. I mean, you get the wheel, inside deep, pull these guys out of play, especially if this is man coverage, which it was, so it worked perfectly for them. And, yeah, I mean, this is a heck of a play design against man coverage because you're playing so tight to the line of scrimmage. You're basically... Alex has to cover this. Unless he's like, okay, you take this and I drop off. It's just so much space and speed to cover. That's a cool play. I like that. Pink with polka dots. Oh, no. No. I think violet would be cool. Violet would be cool. I'll give you that. Like, I was thinking like light colors, you know. Oh, I guess that'd be kind of like the Chargers. Like, you see this blue, I might have to make like a concept, but that might be too much like the Chargers. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd like that. I don't want to be like the Chargers. By the way, Barnes is fast. Just watching that dude run. All black. Oh, I'm down with all black. He said, "Oh Lord." I'm down with the all black. Wait, all black. Hold up, time out. You said all black? Like we can't see the numbers? That's a little creepy. I don't know if I do the all black, but I'm with you with like black on black. We can bring those back. Not all the time, but bring those back. Oh my goodness. See, they hit us with it. Bro, we could have done this. We could have done this to them. We really played a similar game. We really did. Slide the safety down. We kind of stacked this side. We just expected because how they're lining up. This was all Derek Barnes and Julian. Julian really starts this because he got this one-on-one. If he can pin him, then they're going to bounce this. But Julian just attacks, and then it gives enough time for Barnes to get out here, and he can fly into space. This is really set up by Julian, if you ask me. See that push? That forces Landry to, like, bounce out, and then it's just, can you catch the receiver? And Barnes like, yup. Yup. That's fast. I do like violet. That's interesting. I like all gray helmets with big gray numbers. Like a different tone of gray or like the same gray? So, like, you're saying, like, gray helmets with, like, the logo and then gray numbers. Isn't that what we do right now? Like, wait, my man, that's what, David, hold up. I think you might be playing. That's what we do right now. I'm looking at the jersey. It's like, I'm trying to picture that in my head. I'm like, wait a second. Okay. Pink with a kitten on the helmet. I could be brown. I could be blue. I could be violet sky. I'm not sure what song that is. But you know what song that is apparently. Blue and silver only. I do like our colors. If I was forced to change, I was like, that could be something. It kind of made me think of like when the sun goes down, like a sunset, like the light blue, the Honolulu blue, and then just gold, just like boom from the sun, just like this gold ray of sunlight. It's like, yes. I guess not though. That's okay. That's okay. Imagine all blue with golden numbers. Bro, I'm with you. Like gold numbers, I can see like a white outline on the number. I don't know if that's exactly what the Chargers look like, but I think our blue is different. They have like a real light blue. They hit us with this real well too. This draw play. They got us on the blitz, and we have no one out there. And I think we also went 2-shell coverage here, which also hurt. I think we did. I think Will slides back deep. Let me see. Oh no, they just outnumbered us. So they put so many weapons across, and because we keep putting this amount of guys on the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they hit us with a draw here. Not on Ryan Reynolds' train. I'm not on that Ryan. Nah, I'm still on the Ryan. Wait, Ryan Reynolds. Hold up. Ryan Reynolds, isn't that an actor? Wait, does he sing in a song? Hold up, am I thinking of the wrong guy? I thought that was an actor. I'm confused. It's okay. I don't. It was a concept when we had Stafford. Was her all gray helmets, no logo, and blue jerseys. Oh snap! Okay, I'll have to check that out. I thought you was joking and talking about ours. I'm like, wait a minute. Like that sounds a lot like our jersey. At least yeah, sounds a lot like our home jersey. I'll have to look that up. I may look that up while we're on here. Cause you made it convincing. You did. Man, just look how we're crashing these plays though. They did this real well. You got Charles Harris selling out. Like we got this backside run out. Like we were just selling out, and then they just hit us with this bootleg, just naked bootleg. We got no one over there. But it was a good job. I think this one was good by Will Harris, actually, if I remember correctly. Get on TikTok. Geez, Shemai. And I'm the old one. I don't even got TikTok. You know what? You are the old one. You are. I do need to get on TikTok though, because I don't even have it right now. Yeah, this was good. This was good. I like this. I like it, how much we limited this. Who is this guy running back into play? Is that Charles? Bro, like when I say Charles athletic, he is. He got back into this play quick. To stop and run this back. I know Baker was dealing with a little something, but yeah. They only picked up 4. He means Josh Reynolds. Oh. The old school Lions used to sack quarterbacks. Yo, I know, and they got those guys all in the Ford Field too. Like when you walk around, you see the people on the walls. I would love to sack some teams, man. I would, just more often than we are. Like you get a few. Actually, we technically get, and I know this sounds crazy. I think we actually get more pressure per snap by percentages than the Bears do so far this season. They missed a couple guys, but so was we. We don't have Romeo. All right, let me back up. Okay. We'll not go on TikTok. I know. I would have to download it. I don't even got it downloaded. Back to the play action rollout. This is Dean Marlowe. Dean Marlowe got kind of caught up here. You'll see it at the top. He gets kind of caught up trying to pick up this tight end. Gets a little sucked inside, and then I think I don't want to make this an excuse, but I do feel like some of the, like if the field is all like clumpy and it's not great traction, if you're trying to like stick with somebody, that's tough. That's tough without being handsy, because they know where they're going. It's tough to change direction when it's like muddy and on a real field. It ain't gonna be easy to change direction. Oh, you do, okay. To be honest, I've always liked the Seahawks color. Oh, yeah, the Seahawks color scheme is different. Hey, shout out to my man, Speak Easy Sports. Speak Easy, man. How you doing? How was the show, first off? And secondly, if the Lions had to change their color combination, what would you go to? People aren't liking the idea I had, and I'm starting to like it less, too, because I do feel like I talked about the Chargers. I feel like I kind of explained that. Or I guess a tweak. Man, they set up everything so well in this first half. I want to see the second half, because I remember watching this back and I was like, dang, they fooled me on this one. Like, look at our linebackers. And what I liked about this one is how cool they did this with their tight end. Look at the tight end work they do here. Let me go up here and pause this, so you guys see, because what they do is, we do this a ton. They know our scouting report. All right, we like to drop outside linebackers. So when they bring the tight end up, great arrow. He follows. So he drops out, turns around and runs with Jerry Jacobs. So they just pull this whole side of the field, make this wide open, and then the other tight end just leaks out, and they set up blocks, and it turns to a big gain. They were really good at this. Hey, who does play designs for them? Who calls plays over there? Who's their offensive coordinator? Because this was well done. Now Barnes did get over there a little bit, all right, and Julie got turned around, but it just created that space where they could pick up. See, and then once they pick you up, you're gonna have a problem. What was the idea? I gotta hear. All right, so here's what I was thinking. Our Honolulu blue, right? Like this blue, because this blue looked good. Like that looked good with some light, like a real lion. And I don't even know if this is the right color. Like I don't know what the exact tone would be, but like a lion gold, you know, like that color of their fur. That, you know, like seriously, when I was walking downstairs, I pictured this as sunset on a beach. And all of a sudden, you just see that sun, like the ray of sun, just boom. That could be like a cool trailer, like an unveil to their new jerseys. Just bam, right on the jersey. But I want it to pop. Like I don't want it like a dark thing. I want it like our Honolulu, kind of brighter blue like this, like their socks. And then it's just bam, like some goldish in there. Like, oh, I feel like that would be slick. I feel like that'd be real slick. And some white as well. You don't need to go heavy black here. I think it's just a lot more lighter colors. They pop. I think that would be, it'd be clean to me. I feel like it would mesh really well. Like, I know orange and blue always mesh well, like usually. But those two, oh, I think that'd hit different. I'm just saying. Lion's feathers on top of their shoulder pads. Okay. Like drawn on or like legit feathers? Because I'm going to go with like the drawn on ones. That's kind of, wait, feather. Hold up. Why would you put a feather? wait, a feather? Okay. No, I'm not mad about it though. I like the idea. That's create best pass rush Lions ever had with 78. Elbow Baker. He has a restaurant, right? My grandma had daffodils planted all around her house. Okay, daffodils. That was a good play. Do you want to see Anthony Lynn back? Do I want to see him back? I don't know how to answer that question. Like, do I want... Because, I mean, I don't, like, hate on him so much where I'm like, oh, my gosh, I hate what he did. I think he really, like, looked at who he lost, and he just said, all right, forget this. I'm going to change this offense, and we're just going to limit ourselves offensively what we can do. And I also think that the reason that Campbell took over wasn't as much as, like, Anthony Lynn, you're garbage. Because if that was the case, he could have literally just fired the dude and be like, I'm taking plays. Staley, you're the interim OC. I think it was just trying to get some kind of spark. And maybe just being like, I'm the coach. I have an offensive background. I'm not sitting here and doing nothing. Like, if I was a coach, I just couldn't see myself sitting back and doing nothing when my team is scoring like they are. If we're not going to score, we're going to play a different style then. You know, I'm going to take over that job, especially if that's my background. But I definitely don't think he'll be back. I think Campbell calls plays for the rest of the year. I don't think he's back. And I do think that Deuce Staley has a very legitimate shot to be the offensive coordinator next year. But, like, I don't hate on him, but I also don't think he's done a great job either. Like, there's some things I didn't like. I don't know. It's kind of a weird spot for me, but I don't think he'll be back. I actually 100 think that they'll go hard. No feathers, but maybe first strokes in the gold. Oh, stop. Yo, y'all hype me up. Like, that's what I'm saying. Bro, that color scheme would pop, man. And it's cool because it's the Honolulu blue. People love the Honolulu blue. But now you just got this, like, gold. It symbolizes, like, I don't know, like a sunrise, you know, like a new day. It's not dark and gloomy. It's just like, bam, you know, we different. I don't know. Something about that would heat, man. Wish you well. What happened? Okay, take care. I have therapy for surgery. Oh, man. Hey, yes. Good luck, man. Good luck. Just make our gold a little bit more tan and stay away from the Chargers. There it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it could be more like a brownish gold, you know, maybe more like a matte gold. No, that don't make sense. Just more like a brownish gold, I was thinking like a lion fur, you know, not like a yellowy gold, not as much as that. Top 10 left tackle. Dever has never top. Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? Wait, so Lynn never got the chance to call. Yeah, I'm with that. I think there's like a lot of things that he had a limit with. And then we talked about the receivers. When his receivers went down, he just stopped utilizing them. He didn't have a ton to work with because the pieces that he had to work with coming into the year, he lost them. So it was like, all right, hey, guess what, Lynn, look, we're going to give you this real good offensive line, And your receivers aren't very good. But we got a couple guys here we think can help. But we'll give you this real good O-line. And, these running backs. All right, let's do this. Okay, you know what? We're going to take away your left tackle. Okay, that's tough. So, Skipper's going to Matt Nelson's going to step in and play really bad. Just saying really bad. Which will mean that Sewell's going to have to go left tackle. Our receivers then, Tyrell, he ain't going to play this year. The only receiver we really spent money on, he ain't going to play this year. Cephas, he became your own. He ain't playing either. He's out. So, Perriman, we thought he might make. Nah, he got cut. It's like, dude, he lost so many tools coming into this year. I get why he did some of the things that he did, because it was like, dude, what do I do? What do I do with this? Because I do think the offense looked much different early in the season. Like, the first 4 weeks, I thought we looked way different than what we are doing now. This was just I wouldn't even call this a breakdown. I think we covered it well. Jarvis had nowhere to go, and all of a sudden, he's got to be Lamar Jackson and just, all right, come on, man. When does that happen? Like, when does this happen? Am I crazy for thinking Nagy wouldn't be a bad option if he got let go? He made a playoffs with Trubisky. He did. He built a top defense. I get what you're saying. Like, I'm not one of those dudes that like to just like wave off a guy because like, oh, he had a bad year. Like, that's why he got fired. Yeah. Like, I like to like look into it and be like, okay, did he win? Did he build something? Like, if he did that, bro, I mean, it's going to work. And you know what? I do give Matt Nagy credit because I feel like Nagy is he handles, like, the adversity well, I think, in terms of he doesn't, like, freak out. He don't get, like, mad. He, like, handles it real well. And I think he seems like a good guy from all the things that I've seen of him. Only thing I would say I think Aaron Glenn's got a real bright future running this defense. Maybe Dom Capers has a big effect in that and the staff that we have, and maybe that changes if we start losing some guys like Aubrey Pleasant. Hopefully we don't, because I don't want to at all. But I do like kind of where our defense is going. Like, I feel like that's going to be the bright spot. I get why you say that, because it would be like a defensive coach paired with him. I don't know if they mesh that well. Like, the Bears defensive coordinator, Matt Nagy, and what he wants, and then Aaron Glenn. Like, I don't know how well that would mesh. I'm cool with Dan Campbell, and I'm cool with Dan Campbell going out and getting an offensive coordinator or promoting a guy within and just, if he wants to be the play caller, be the play caller. Like, you got to start somewhere. Somehow you got to become the guy. It just takes a shot, and he's in a space where he can just be like, no, I'm gonna be the dude. I'm gonna call the plays. All right, do it. I mean, no one can tell you no. Like Lionford, yes. Instead of sirens going off after every touchdown on home games, we should do a loud Lions roar. That'd be cool. I could rock with that. Like the Panthers, they do like the Panther screecher. I don't know what it's called. The thing. Cephas was looking solid too. He was, bro. Like, we took away all our top weapons, and really up until Cephas went down, the offense was different. I said this. I think we got real lucky that Josh Reynolds got let go, because I think he'll help us, and they trust him. Like, doesn't it speak a lot to the receiver room when you pick up a guy, you literally pick up a guy that was just cut, and the very first game he plays, he's basically your top receiver? Like, doesn't that say something about where your receiver room is at, where it's like, okay, yeah, he came in, he's our X. Like, you just got this dude. That really, he just got cut. Yeah, the guy that had like 8 receptions with the Titans, he's our top guy. I mean, it tells you kind of where you're at. I thought they should have addressed it at the deadline, but I think they get a little lucky that he dropped. He didn't play this well this game. More opportunities can help that. It's also I don't know if receivers is much of a volume position, because receiver's tough. You can't guarantee you're gonna get 5 targets a game. Like, one game you might get 15, one game you might get 5. Especially when you got Hawk in this offense, there's no guarantees. So he got to play better. It's just as simple as that. But maybe he can find like a catch early that gets him into some sort of rhythm. And I think we'll be all right. I watched some film and noticed the Lions receivers literally running triple coverage. It looked intentional. Bro, crazy clown. You're not wrong. We do that. I know a lot of times we did that. We weren't even planning to get the receiver open. We just do it just to be like, okay, go run the defenders and make them follow you. Like, we did that a lot. It's like, man, we ain't throwing a deep pass. We're literally running the ball on 3rd and 10. If you run the ball on 3rd and 10, you're probably not taking deep passes. So anytime we're running guys deep, they're not even looking for the football half the time. I've seen Khalif many times just run like a down, out, and up and not even look for the ball. Because he just want guys to chase him. So he's running as fast as he can. It's like, man, these aren't even attempts. And this is what me and Rad talked about, bro. We got to get better at running screens. We are so bad at running screens. Let's get the beats back on. Some of these actually set up well. The one that Godwin set up beautifully. but nothing happened. This one wasn't terrible either. Like, look at the space this creates, by the way. Play action, linebackers bite down, all right? And the space that you create on this one, because remember, first half, we went under center, under center, under center. This is what we created. And there was something here. He had to hold up probably a little bit longer, and that could have been the issue because Myles Garrett is so crazy. Like, if this was a small dude, he may have been able to push him off and be like, all right, I'm chucking him out of the way and then walk past him. No, Myles Garrett gave him problems, so we had to kind of stick with him. And then Garrett's big, so the pass wasn't very good. Like, I know we've given some heat for bad passes. This one wasn't very good. But if he catches this, I mean, look at what we're talking about here. And we know our guys are going to block or at least try. And you got all this space for a guy that just went 20 yards on a fullback dive. But we just can't complete it. And this is one of those occasions where it's like, man, if we could just, like, even if he passed the bobble and catch this, maybe you get a chance to pick up something because he cuts across the field. But it just threw off the timing. It was just, I don't know. We got to be better at that. We got to be so much better at converting screens. If we get Kevin Jones black jersey, I had a, was it Kevin Smith or Kevin Jones? I had one of those. I think it were they both 34? I had a 34. I think it was Kevin Jones. I don't think it was Smith. I'm pretty sure it was Kevin Jones black jersey. He was the guy that played in 08, or was that Kevin Smith? Smith was after Jones. I don't know I don't know those guys. I know they didn't. One guy didn't play very long at all. I know the other one kind of had like a little peak, I think, and that was pretty much it. Is this still playing music? Let me make sure we're not going to ads real quick. Yeah, we are going to ads. Is this Bernie Mac? No, it ain't Bernie Mac. All right. Let's see what we got. Golf's probably about as good as Joey Harrington. I didn't see Harrington play, so I don't know what that means, but that don't sound good. Usually when people bring up Harrington, it's not in a good tone. The song that plays between Lions interviews on the official channel? I feel like, ooh, I do like that beat. Yes, the media presser beat is clean. I don't know. I don't think it's copyrighted either. So if you want to rap on top of that, I'm not saying you can, but I'm saying you might be able to. If someone wants to rap that or use that as I don't know what you're going to do to that, like freestyle. I don't know. Make it a country song. Something, you might be able to get away with it. You might be able to. Because I know they don't use copyright. At least this year they don't. And I'm assuming they don't use copyright on that either, if that's the case. But speak easy, man. If you're still in here, you're going to have to let me know when you guys are having a show again, man. Because I do want to hop on. I do. Oh, my gosh. I love the double team blocks. I actually think it kind of messed us up that we weren't able to get off here and pick up linebackers. Like, this is... Let me back it up. But you've watched film on him? I haven't. I haven't. I'll tell you that. No. Like, if I look up his highlights, it'll probably look good. If your highlights look bad, then you're not good. Like, that's... I do like what Jonah did here. Like, Jonah was able to get to the second level. He was able to get a linebacker. Evan Brown wasn't really able to do that. There's not a great hole here, but we get a couple. Not a great hole, though. They were just so aggressive, man. That the one that really worked is when we were able to bounce it because they all collapsed, and he got right up to the line of scrimmage and bounced. This one wasn't a great hole, but, he put his head down and got a couple. I ain't mad about it. Eric from KC and keep everybody else. I'm not even going to say I'm not open to experiment. I just didn't want Eric as a coach, And I know he's got a troubled past, so that'll be something that probably comes up. I just didn't want him as our head coach, So, personally, next Tuesday at 7, I can make that happen. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you invite me on, I'm down. I'm down. So you let me know. But I'm just saying, I can make that happen. This is a play that is... It's not new, y'all. At least half of this play is not new. All right? Especially when we know it's man coverage. This is... I don't dislike the play. I don't. I dislike it when it's 3rd and 19, and we were doing that without Decker, because that wasn't very successful. But I don't dislike it here. I see what we're trying to do, and this is a good situation for me. I think it's 3rd and 7. This is a good play design on 3rd and 7, not 3rd and 20, where we used to do that. I don't know the exact... I can't remember. I think, if I remember correctly, it's like something like this. I don't remember exactly how to do it, but either way, they pull their guys off, and because it's man coverage, you get the drag. You get the stick out, so it's like this. It's just man coverage everywhere. They bring some pressure. So you have the drag underneath. But what this is really just setting up is this. It's JOK against TJ Hawkinson. And what this does is it forces this guy to drop because they want to play sticks. He can't play sticks. And because there's a drag, this dude's got to be cautious of that as well. So I do like this play design. The issue is they run such a wide stunt. And we roll out. we would have been better off if you asked me, like, if Boyle would have just sat in the pocket. I don't know if he could have. Nope, that's why we couldn't have. All right, there you go. Well, there's your answer. And this is something that's been a problem. It's been a problem, y'all. But look at this. Look at JJ on this one. Double J. So he gets blown up. All right. Okay. So they both get blown up, to be honest. It's Evan Brown and Jonah. Jonah's, look at where his feet, he's kind of like head over shoulder. He's 2 stars straight up. I'm not going to get into it. I don't know all the lingo and stuff. But I can tell you this. They set up a real good stunt. Fake blitz and then drop. So they actually have 2 guys sitting. Guy playing over the middle kind of as a thief in case something jumps quick and he pick it off. But it's this where they dive inside and then he just wraps around. You get a free rusher. And because he blows up, like, this is not supposed to happen. 2-on-1, this should not happen. This shouldn't happen when you got 2-on-1, but it does. So he gets blown up. So Boyle's got to walk out here. And then because that, you have this free rusher in front of him where it's there so fast, the guy free rusher tips it at the line. And it's like, these are the issues they talk about that we got right here. Look at this. This shouldn't happen. Right here, this should not happen. I don't know how that happens with 2 guys. So then he rolls right to try to get some space. This dude's a free rusher because the stunt comes around. And the route you're trying to set up, which I think I would have trusted Hawk to make this play. I think he would have made the play. It don't happen. You're one of the OGs of this space, and hey, well, I appreciate that. I would love to be back on. Yeah. Golden Tate used to block. So did Brett Perriman back in the old days. Ooh, Golden Tate was a legend. I don't remember Brett Perriman like that. Whoa, we just did like these fast punts all game. Was that like a game plan thing? Dang, look how far Bobby Price was out of bounds. This dude was way out of bounds. Hey, for our luck, if we would have recovered that muff, they probably would have been like, Bobby Price was out of bounds. They probably would have said something dumb like that. Like, he didn't try to get back in bounds, and they wouldn't even give us the ball anyway. So I'm glad we didn't get it, because I would have just been disappointed, because I know they would have threw a flag. Look, this dude is waiting to throw this flag. Or this female, this girl. Is this a guy or a girl? Whoever this is. I'm saying keep him. Keep who? I missed something. DC for the first. Oh, okay. You talking about Dan? Who really though? Albert Pleasant, pass game coordinator. What does he do? I don't know. Honestly, I think I tried to look it up before. I think pass game coordinator is. I'm assuming because he works with the secondary. So maybe when they go through like practice and stuff, he can be like, all right, we're gonna set our secondary to a cover 3 look. So here's how we want you to attack this. Now it's probably more complex than that. Like, here's this man, here's how they're playing leverage, and it's like, okay, here's what they're doing, try to attack this, and then we look at the film of how the Browns do it. He probably puts together a plan of how he knows the Browns play their secondary, or in this case the Bears, and then I'm assuming our offense can use that plan to try to attack it in practice. That's what I would think, but I don't know. I don't. Would you rather prefer Boyle or Goff? I know your answer. I know you. Hey, I see you Twitter. I see you on Twitter. I gotta follow you on Twitter. I don't think I followed you. Why didn't I follow you? But I did see your Twitter. You were like, I know you said I prefer Boyle over Goff for Thursday or something. It's like, okay, no, I prefer Goff for Thursday. I won't go too into it because I don't want to like make these people go crazy. But I have like my answer was there's a lot of things that I want to see. Actually, there's a better answer in last second dose. But there's a lot of things that I want to see with just decision making from Dan Campbell's side with Goff. There's a lot of things that I want to see with a healthy Goff. I don't want to see an injured Goff. So if you're asking me, do I prefer a banged up Goff versus Boyle? No, I prefer a Boyle. I don't want a banged up Goff out there. I don't want a Steelers rerun. Please don't give me that. Please don't. And I also look at it as I don't think Boyle's a future. Like I don't see, and I'm not saying right now Goff is proven to be a future. I just don't see any scenario where they're even like considering that. They might consider it as a backup for a future. So I would rather see that short answer. I think there's also a title for the resume is for the resume. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Plus, I'm gonna be at the Speak Easy, bro. Look, I got the Goff jersey. I'm going to be at the game. So if I'm wearing the Goff jersey and we roll out Tim Boyle, I'm not going to be mad. But I'll be like, dang, I wore my Goff jersey. I don't have a Boyle jersey. Like, you know how those people like put tape over the numbers and they make like a 2? Like, nah, I'm not. I don't want to do that. Come on, man. All right, sorry. Let's take a look at this defense. That'd be great to score in each quarter. I would love to see us score 20 points. I would love to see us get inside the 10 again. That would be, yes. Thank you, Speak Easy. That's a great question. That's the only thing I would think. Like I'm like I guess that would make sense because that's who he's working with. Like he's working with safeties and corners, so it's like okay. But that's a good. Hey, just look at this. Shout out to Speak Easy. He's on it. He's got your back. And follow him on Twitter. There you go. There you go. Now let's see this run defense. What's the score right now? 7-0. Oh my gosh, we're going so slow through this. Okay, we might not get through the full game. I'm gonna be honest. I might fall asleep before we get that far. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's all right though. It's all right though. I love how we crashing. Even Mama Boyle were a bar. Wait, bro. You can't be serious. Nah, you ain't serious. I actually feel like I might believe. Oh snap. Okay. I feel like that's a little disrespectful. Like mom, I'm playing today. Oh snap, I'll be at the game. You see your mom at the game wearing someone else's jersey, you know? You know how disrespectful that is? Oh my goodness. Like, oh, I just got a dirt. Sorry. Because you know she got all the jerseys up to Boyle. She got the home, she got the away, she got the color rush. She got the salute to sir. She got all the jerseys. She got his high school jerseys, and she pulled out the Derek Barnes jersey. She said, I'll be there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing about that idea. I'm sorry. All right, my bad. Breathe. Stop. All right. Hey yo, Dion, what's going on? I'm gonna be on the BDE with Woodward Sports on Friday. I'll see if I can get. If you guys want to have me up, man, absolutely. I'd be down for sure. That'd be awesome. I appreciate that, man. That'd be awesome. Let me know. Just let me know. Love me some Dose, but I don't wear the goofy jersey. That's all good. You don't gotta wear the goofy jersey. You know what? To each their own. That's why you get to choose. You ain't gotta get a jersey with a name on. You can put your name on the jersey. You know, but I got hooked up. So I love it. You know, I got hooked up, man. I've never been hooked up like this before when it comes to a professional athlete. Like, this one is very, like, it's a special jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't ever like, oh, Stafford will sign this jersey for you, and then he'll put 2 DoseOfDion on there. Like, that's special, you know? So that's like, you know, that's something that I'm always going to keep that, regardless of what happens in the future. Just like I'm going to keep my Stafford ones because I loved Stafford when he was here. But, you know, it's all good. Blue violet would be a cool color. That would be kind of cool. That would look like the bottom of a rainbow, you know. This was a Lee McNeil going to work, bro. I think he's getting a 2-on-1 here against the left guard in the center. I like Lee McNeil. I do like that dude. He's a big guy, man. He's pretty agile, too. Hey, Dan, would you wear a clown wig with a referee shirt at the game like I do? Do you do that? That makes sense that you would do that. Would I do that? I would do that. If I wasn't wearing my golf jersey Thursday, I would do that. Maybe next time I'll go out do it, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you. Or I'll put it out there. That way you can see it. I won't do it Thursday, though. Because if I wear, like, the clown, you know, wig and the clown stuff, and then I wear a golf jersey, people will think I'm just, like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to give a different message, you know? So I don't want to do that. You know? I don't want to do that. All right, let's see this one. Jerry Jacobs, bro. I love me some Jerry Jacobs. Refs are always against the Lions, dude. They were in this game, and it's crazy. Not here they weren't, though. Not on this play. I love me some Jerry Jacobs, man. He got such a bright future. And he just hand battles. Like, he's not really grabbing. If you look, he's not grabbing. He's just playing real tight coverage. And what I like is that, to me, they called it correctly here. Shout out to the refs on this play. Now, did they hurt us later? Yeah. But, like, you can face guard. They didn't take out you can't, face guard. It's just when you don't get your head turned around, and if he throws it short, if he comes into you, they're going to throw the flag. But this is one of those cases, just like when the if you one was uncalled, but then all of a sudden, once in a while, they're like, yeah, we're going to throw a flag. This shouldn't be a flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should not be a flag. He didn't touch him. He was just in his way. Yes, he didn't get his head turned around, but he didn't, like, run into him. The receiver didn't go back into him either. He's playing some competitive coverage there. Oh, snaps. Yeah, see, I ain't gonna do that. Next Halloween, I'm gonna be a dead Lions fan. Oh, snap. Hey, you know what? Be creative. I'll give you the creativeness for that. I think people you'd have to, like, I don't know if you'd have to explain to people what you are. But I've never seen something like that before. So I do you? There were some terrible calls in this one. I don't know if was this one of those? Are we on to the terribleness? Is that where we are? Oh, we got an offsides by Austin Bryant. So it was already an offsides. I just like that's not PI, bro. Okay, I'm gonna have to see the other angle. This doesn't look like PI. How does the guy back here throw this flag? How does he throw that? Look at him. First off, he almost hit our player with it. That should be an ejection of the ref. Secondly, maybe he should be our quarterback. Because I'm looking how far he threw this. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. He really threw that. Yo, he made sure everybody could see that. He said, hold up. I'm going to watch this back on the All-22. I want to see how far I can throw this. Look how far he threw that. Bam. Or are they taught to throw it at the play? I don't know. I'll give him credit, though. That was a legit throw. Amin the Dream, what's going on, man? Hey, I saw you were having a show on Twitter. I didn't hop in. I should have, but I didn't. I didn't know what y'all were talking about either. I knew you were talking about Niners stuff because y'all just won. Congrats. But I didn't hop in. I should have, though. I'll hop in next time. I did see that. Oh, look at Charles going to work. Of course, it's on the offside. I don't see how that's a flag. I don't know. The angles are terrible for it, but I don't know. Maybe it was. The only one I'm mad about is the one that happened at the 5-yard line. That's the one I'm real mad about. The rest, it was like, okay, oh my goodness, bro. Like, how can you not love watching Jerry Jacobs when he does things like this? Now, you got to love this about JJ. Look at this hit. Jerry, get out there. Bam. Oh my, I mean, he lifted him off his feet. Our linebackers might not do that. Hold up, I'm going the wrong way. That's a great hit. Now they're going to pull their linemen. Yep, they do a good job of this. They do a real good job of this. Pulling linemen, they outnumber us. This, though, what happened again is the only time that we've seen to have success, and it makes sense. First off, because their line is great, so they pick up a guy's second level with no problem. But if you're going to have success and you're outnumbered on these, the blitz helped a ton because it created a gap for Austin Bryant. And Austin Bryant's got to shoot this because if he shoots this, he can force him to just cut out a little wider and not be able to get upfield as fast. And then, of course, because of that, you got Jerry Jacobs just sitting on this edge, and bam! My bad. Oh, no. No. We start the beats at awful times. Yeah, 2016 was rough. I didn't watch, like, all of it when we first got him, but I did see some of it, and I was like, ooh, this looks real bad. That offense was garbage. I know why. I see why they fired Jeff Fisher. That was bad. AG impressed me. Aaron Glenn, absolutely. I'm with you there. Keep it up. Build on it. You can get Coach of the Year. Bro, like, when I said Jalen was playing aggressive, and this could even be a called blitz from Jalen, but he's still, like, he was flying. And they just kept sending him, and I love that. There was no Barnes on there. No Barnes on the field. So he had to be ultra aggressive. With Alex on the field, you got to be ultra aggressive because we don't have that run stuff. Or just how fast he shoots through this zone block. And that just forced him to take a little bit longer. This is good. Look at that. Bam. Fly through. And you should beat that guy. Let's be real. Austin Bryant going to work on the lineman here. Not allowing him to break it back outside. He just doesn't make the tackle. I want to see him make that tackle. And that's too many of the, what yards do they call them? Leakage? Okay. Those burning the midnight oil still going. We trying. We can see how far we get. I know we've been talking a lot. We've only 18 minutes in. So we may only get to like halftime. And that's cool. We can take a look at second half. It's a short week. Oh my gosh, what was that? Yo, okay, stop. Look, this is something I've seen for weeks now. This stuff is freaky. When they got like these big bugs flying across. And they're probably not even that big, but bro, look at that thing. That might be the play of the game. Wait a second. I want to see, like, did he like, it looked like the Green Hornet. If y'all know the Green Hornet, this looked like the Green Hornet. Look at this logo. Oh, right there. Is that a bird? Wait, that might be a bird. That might be a bird. Wait a second. Sorry. Okay. And hopefully you're talking about a win on Friday. I know that's a real late comment to what Speakeasy said, but that'd be... Oh, my gosh. Okay. We're going to move on. It looked like a fly. Is that a fly? At first, I was like, ooh, that looks like a beetle or something. Look at this. Oh, ooh, yeah. You see how small it is? I don't know. That kind of look like a bat or something. Whoa. I don't play with those Cleveland bugs. Look, Ohio bugs are trash. Let's be real. They're awful, man. And I know they're not like the biggest, but they're just not cool. I don't like bugs. Look at Alim, baby. Yo, this is what you need. If they're gonna hit you with these stretch run, you got to either fill the guy that left the hole, or if they're gonna zone run like this, you gotta blow this thing up. You gotta blow this thing up and create havoc, and that's what Malik McNeil did here. Been great if he'd made a tackle, but if he doesn't get out there, we outnumbered 2-on-1. He breaking this. He probably going 40, 50. He might score a touchdown. Legitimately, he might score a touchdown. But because Neal backed him up, it gives our guys time to get in position. It still wasn't good. I don't know what Alex is doing here. Alex looked like he didn't even move. Did Alex even move? He was too choppy through there. He should explode it through there faster. I mean, he did still get a big game, but you know it could have been worse. It probably would have been worse. It's a dragon, random bug in Detroit. Is Detroit's MVP? He could make lemonade out of Tavai. Lemonade. Can I slow down the playback speed? Am I the game or me? Is it the game? If I miss something, y'all want to see another play, just let me know. Let me know. Let's get another angle on this, because I think they just pulled the center. I think. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a zone run play. And it's tough to pick that up, but, I mean, this is like 340 pounds getting out there helping us. Oh, if he would have made that tackle, that would have been beautiful. And Will Harris he's just getting killed by this lineman. Like, he's just getting killed, man. And that's because we're playing so tight to the line of scrimmage. It makes it so much easier for these guys to pick us up. Like, look at this. Oh, my goodness. He barely touched him. Will Harris lost all his... Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see. Where are we going next? Show us the Alim again. Oh, Alim again? All right, from what angle? What angle? This one? I like this angle, to be honest with you. It looks great from any other angle, though. Let's see this angle. Ooh. I like chop through it. Oh, man, if he could have just made the... Charles looked like he getting held on that play. He didn't complain afterwards. Usually players do when they feel like they got held. To me, it looked like he got held a little bit. I'm going to be honest. Because Njoku's blocking him. Usually he bullies through those. Right here, it looks like he's being held a little bit. But I know they can go holding every play, so I'm not going to get mad about it. Has Jonah Jackson been doing good so far this year? Personally, I don't think so. I think he's run blocked well on a. He's had some slip ups, but every run blocker does. It's a repetition thing. I think pass pro, he's just had some issues. Some of that's not having Decker. I think a lot of it also was not having Frank. You know, you got to think the spot that he was in as a rookie, he was next to Frank Ragnow and Taylor Decker. Like, that's a real good spot to be in, because those are some top dogs. You're gonna look much better around that. Just like I feel like you're gonna look much better if you're in a. You know, if you're on a great D line and all of a sudden you're got Aaron Donald to one side and on your other side, like, look, just for Michael Brockers, he had Aaron Donald next to him. So what did Michael Brockers do? He could pick up like five sacks to you. Brockers ain't gonna get that many this year, but he don't have Aaron Donald next to him either. That's part of it, especially when you're young. But I would like to see him play better. Has better been mic dropping for real. If it's gonna cause that, and I wanted to see what happened because I just assumed it was a flag. Hey, Jonah Jackson's mic'd up this week, yo. Oh, my gosh. You know, hey, Jonah Jackson's mic'd up. What's up, Dion? I love all your bids. The most accurate person with the Lions. Elijah, I appreciate it, man. I think we might just win because Justin, Khalil, and a lot more injured. They are. Good point, yes. I think that's going to help. Good to see you, Elijah. How you doing? Oh... They got us on some of these route combos, which is just good beaters because they know we're really not playing a ton of coverage out of this. A lot of times it's like, okay, are we playing man coverage? Are we playing cover 3? When you're playing single eye safety and you're not dropping back a ton, you can get a lot of predictability there. And I think we started to see some of that. To me, this is two things. First off, you could say, well, this is cover 3. You know, 1... deep mid, you know, and then you got the deep thirds, right? So this is cover 3. That's the first thing that comes to mind. So you got the 4 underneath. You drop here, 4 underneath. Play, maybe it's a match, you know, where they're matching the guys that are in their zone. If that's the case, it's a good play call. It's a real good play call to beat it. If it's simply man coverage, then T-Walk's in a tough spot because of the way that they spaced the field. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure they put tight ends on both sides, which made it tough because it wasn't like there was a give where, okay, I'm going to come in the box, you're going to drop deep. So we had a wrong matchup. Let me see, because they probably motioned someone. Okay, they motioned right. So, yeah, they have 2 tight ends here, 1 tight end here. So that kind of led to an issue. Will Harris is on this tight end. Oh, this is the overloading tight ends that gave us problems. That's what gave us issues, is they put too many tight ends on one side. The 2 tight ends hurt us. We got to be prepared for that next week. I guarantee the Bears are going to hit us with that a few times. It's a good beater, especially if it was like a cover 3 drop, because you're just crossing into their zone. And if Jerry Jacobs gets pulled up by this guy, there's no one in his third. You know, it's just all space. So it's a good call if it's that. It looks like man coverage, though, to me. That's what it looked like. And I know y'all like that scribbling, so we're going to bring that back. You know, we're going to bring that back for sure. But it was a bad pass. And I think T-Wall covered a lot of ground here. Like, he would have made a tackle. A better pass is also complete because it's just that open. You know, but he did cover a lot of ground. So, credit to him. He trusts his ability. And the Lions D has been sneaky good in the past month. That's facts. Since this bye week, and really before the bye week, right? Or no, not before the bye week. Since this bye week. Last 2 weeks. Goo, what about you? Good, what about you? I'm great. I'm great, man. I'm so hyped for tomorrow. Like, y'all don't know. I'm so hyped for last second dose and Thursday, the game day, and Friday. We're having Thanksgiving. Like, we're having people over on Friday because Thursday is the game, so I won't be home. Saturday's Michigan, Ohio State. I'm pumped. Sunday's kind of trash because there's no game, so I don't know. Maybe we'll watch other games that day. I don't know what we'll do on Sunday. I have another project I'm working on. I don't want to spoil it and tell y'all what it is because I don't know when it's going to be done. But my story write is almost done, and I'm so excited about where that's going. So maybe I'll start working on that on Sunday when everything's cleaned up. But I'm feeling good, man. I'm excited. I think we might just. Oh, I already read that. My bad. Dan Campbell is a joke. Don't laugh. It's a bad joke. I didn't laugh. Come on, man. You got to set up the punchline better. Do you see Brown becoming a starting guard? He might. He might, dude. Evan Brown, I don't know if Evan Brown's got a heart of a guard. He do. He has the spirit of a guard / center. A guy that's like, bro, I'm going to put you out there and he's going to come out from an injury. He's going to battle. I don't know if he might have to put on a little more weight, to be honest with you. He might. But I also think playing at center is going to help his pass protection. He has a very legitimate shot to move to guard. Still looking for answers. Still looking for answers or commonalities in the passing coordinator. That's weird. Wait. Is that the answer? Still looking for answers or commonalities. Oh, okay. I see what you. What's your favorite Turkey Day dish? Okay, hold up. Yeah, I gotta show you this text real quick. So this is, my man said green bean casserole. This Michael Banks sent me this. This is what is this? Matthew Judon. It's just cheese and noodles. It's not that good. Get macaroni and cheese off the table at Thanksgiving. It's disgusting. Get it off the table. Matthew Judon, with all due respect, someone needs to throw a hot dog at you. All due respect, it needs to happen. Did he really just say that? It's just noodles and cheese? What's turkey? Just meat and skin? What's potatoes? Just potatoes and, I don't know, butter? Like, bro, that might be the... You got to look at the differences here. All right? First off, there's levels to this. All right? There's box macaroni. And I think personally, and I know it's childish, Kraft is at the top. And then you can go any order you want after that. Then there's the little bowl ones you put in the microwave. Those are just if I'm hungry, I'll eat one. Then there's homemade, which there's levels to that. You can range from this ain't that good, this don't have cheese, this thing's all clumpy, to all of a sudden you got like 7 different cheeses in there. It blends super well. It's not real hot. It's just, come on, man. Some people can even mix it up a little bit. Like, you can put some other stuff in there. I guess at that point, it's just not simply macaroni and cheese. But I'm sorry. It's just... My favorite... I like what Campbell said. Look, I'm a weird guy, all right? I don't know if this counts, but I like bread. I'm a big bread guy. If I go to dinner, if I have Thanksgiving dinner and there's bread, not any bread, but like rolls, especially if they're warm, oh my goodness, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And it's not even like, it's terrible for me, but that is like up here. I like a lot of it. The cheesy potatoes is up there as well. That's also like on the upper echelon. Underrated sleeper. Applesauce, like the cinnamon applesauce, but not like just like applesauce cinnamon that you buy at the store like Mott's. That stuff's solid. I got it in my fridge. But the kind that's like the cut up apple slices are in there. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like homemade. That stuff might be on its own tier. It's warm. Oh my gosh. We going back to Cracker Barrel talk. I'm sorry. We are so off. You know, I'm green bean. I respect it. I haven't had. I don't know if I eat green bean casserole. I might have to try that this year because I know someone will make it. Dose love the content. Who we going with the first overall pick? And don't say Tibbs. All right, Aiden Hutchinson. There it is. You said I can't say Tibbs because I don't know the draft that well. Ask Speakeasy. He probably know better than I do, to be honest with you. No, I'm just looking to see if that's normal. That's weird to me. Oh, okay. I just picture someone. I mean, someone's got to do it. Like, the minute I see that, if I'm his teammate the next day at practice, first thing that happens when he walks in, he's getting boinked with a hot dog. Or maybe I'll throw a big noodle at him. That sounds like a pause moment. Hold up. Something's getting thrown at him. That's what's important with this situation. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Hold up. I don't remember what's going on anymore. Oh, we are going so slow. This is great. Okay. This was third down, wasn't it? Okay, no, I'm tripping. This is second down. Is it second down? I think we had the bodies where we needed to be. This one looked like a cover 3. This one's a cover 3 drop. This is covered. Last time it's man. This one's cover 3. And you got 4 underneath. This side is actually the side to look to because it's only second down. This is the side I would look to because you want to outnumber. You want 2-on-1s. You have 3-on-2. So even if you want to just take this shot, hold this corner here, you could take this shot. You can throw this check down. But anytime I got 3-on-1, I'm looking there. He goes to the 2-on-3 side basically and decides to go with the quick hitter. Maybe it's because this man actually got some pressure. Shout out to Austin Bryant, doing his thing. Chat, what is your favorite Turkey Day dish? Let's let everybody else get involved with this situation. What is your favorite Turkey Day dish? You got some heat. Yeah, maybe that's. Wait, did he start left? Let me see. He had to know. And hey, also shout out to our dudes. Like, you know how Madden when they like automatically they adjust to the strength of the formation. We did that real well here. Good communication. Now he went right to the right side. I don't know what he's looking at. Okay. All right. I'm not a quarterback. I don't know. I'm not Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. Let's rate his performance 1 out of 10. From what we've seen so far, guys, or what you remember in this game, can we rate some Baker Mayfield 1 out of 10? You thought his performance in this game? Turkey. Okay, you just went straight up with that one. You went just like you went basic, but you also went with like reliable, and you can't be mad at that because that's literally like that's the dish. Dark or white meat. Now I feel like a majority of people always say dark meat. Like most people I feel like are on the dark meat bandwagon, but it's like there's nothing wrong with white meat. But I feel like a lot of people on dark meat. I think a lot of people, because is it me or is dark meat like more like moisture, more moist? Like just more. I don't know what I'm. You know what I'm saying. All right, 1-on-1 here, and then it's just Jerry making another play. It's just Double J doing what Double J does. Clamps, PBU. Man, I like Jerry Jacobs. I do. I want to get that jersey, man. Oh my goodness, Jerry! And talk your smack. What was that? What is this celebration? By the way, I also love he's probably my favorite guy to watch in pressers. He is like the most respectful presser guy I think I've ever seen do it as a player. Like, and maybe that's because he's young, but I love it, man. I do. Waffle House smothered and covered hash browns. So darn bad for me. Not for Turkey Day. Oh, just in general. You just saying straight up, I'm going to Waffle. You just like discarded the question. You went straight to Waffle House. Okay. I ain't mad at you. I think that was a Tampa 2 look. If I'm not tripping, I think this looks like more Tampa 2. You can see how much depth our inside linebacker gets. It kind of turns into a cover 3 kind of look when you do that. That's what that one looks like. With that, because we go back to this later, so I'm assuming that's the coverage. Good play though. Baker plus Turkey equals Goff. Whoa. Okay, I rock with that. Berkey. Oh, I said Berkey. Turkey plus Baker equals Goff. Okay. I'm making a pumpkin cheesecake this year. Love turkey and dressing. Pumpkin cheesecake. You know what? I've only had one kind of cheesecake. And a big reason I had that kind is because my sugar levels, the kind I wanted was the Oreo cheesecake. But it had so much, it had like 3 times the amount of carbohydrates. So I had to have the basic, cheesecake. And it was like, yeah, this is all right. All right. But the Oreo one, oh my goodness. I had a bite of it. I would have liked to have been able to get that. If I do that again, that's the kind I'm getting. That's absolutely. That might not even been Tampa 2. That could have just been a great zone drop by Alexander Zaloni. They could have been as simple as that. Baker plus Turkey equals Goff. Is that good? Is that a comp? I don't know. Okay. Let's see this field goal. Break down the field goal, y'all. Break this down. What are we seeing over here? Oh, snap. Oh, he missed this one, right? That's right. That's right. That was one that was worth breaking down. I want to see this. Something hit it? I don't think anybody hit it. Why are we so bad at blocking? Actually, I can't say that. We blocked one. Levi got one. Levi's the only dude that gets his hands up there. Levi need to be on the other side where they're actually kicking to. Levi's the only dude that gets his hand up there. Why is he on that side? I don't know what we're doing. I don't know. That needs to be flipped. Oh, that's something that Boyle is great at. Neutral zone infraction. He might get the award for the most neutral zone infractions in your debut ever. He got 3 of those things. That's not normal. That's not. Have we passed like twice this entire first half? We haven't passed it a lot. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, this one was a disaster. This one looked more designed to me though. Personally, it looked more designed. Maybe not. It looked like I can't think of what you call this, but it looked more of like what the Lions have done in the past, where you kind of get in the way, you try to like hit him. I think you want to at least push him, right? But you're kind of going manning up, and then all of a sudden Sewell gets to the second level, and you're asking Evan Brown to get to the second level, trying to open that hole. He doesn't get a push, so he shoots the gap. And I think you shoot the gap here or here, one of the guys. But no, it's really this rusher. Brock Wright doesn't get his block. So they shoot it. Tight ends don't block that well. And this don't work. Yeah, that didn't work at all. This takes a day to make. Heavy yet fluffy. Very rich. Oh. Yo, hold up. Y'all ever make like the what is it? It's graham cracker. It's like graham cracker, whipped cream. What else is in that? It's like graham cracker, whipped cream, Oreo. It's like a big cake kind of thing. You guys know what I'm talking. I know you. If you haven't even had it, you still know what I'm talking about. That. Okay. That might be somewhere. Like it's like I won't even call it a s'more because it's not. It's like a cake thing, but it's like layers. I never make anything for Thanksgiving, but I might have to just try it. And if it's trash, I just won't eat it. And I'll just let the other people eat it. Like, oh, that looks good. Yeah, eat it. No, I don't. No, it's okay. It's good. But people will eat it because they'll be like, oh, wow, you made this. I remember last time my grandma brought something. My sister brought the same thing. I think they both made like the same dessert. And we legit had a debate on whose was better. Like, it's like, what the? Hey, this is how it go down. It's just how it go down sometimes. Like, really, we were judged. Like, oh, that was good. I think they kind of made something like that, though. I think that's actually what it was, and that's why I have that idea. All right, pull some linemen. This is a good cutback. I see what he's looking at here. First, I'm like, why doesn't he just follow his blockers? Because I really do think if he follows his blockers, No, he needs 6 yards. I think if he follows blockers, actually, this is okay to bounce outside. But he also sees that the linebackers are picking up on where our pulling linemen are. And what we know from Rad is that you follow the blockers, you follow the pulling guards, and they take you to the play. Well, Jamal sees that, so he's like, I'm going to cut back, and I'm going to hit this hole and pick up 5 yards. And we did. We picked up 5 yards. It was solid. Bam. Look at this. Look at that defense. And it's 1-on-1. Oh, I like that cut up, too. Bro, wait a minute. Wait. We got 2 cuts here that were very nice. I didn't even see this one. Bam! That was clean. And then I love it. He puts his head down. Ooh. Golf equals Baker plus turkey equals gravy. Baker plus turkey equals gravy. Okay. I feel like the ultimate parody jersey would be a Chinese golf jersey. Oh my gosh. You know what? Look up Chinese golf jerseys. Just see what comes up. And just see if they, or maybe like wrong spelling golf jerseys. They probably selling those. Someone spelled something wrong and made it. Harsh Family. Yeah, no, like they were both real good. They were. I remember eating both of them. I remember we had the whole bowl. But, you know, it's all good. It was harsh. I don't know why that became a thing. And I'm not sure how we ended up bringing this, how they ended up bringing the same food. Like, when does that happen? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how things go down. But I do like that we're not doing it on game day because I feel like it's kind of weird. We're trying to stream. We got all these family over. Like, I don't know. It just feels different. All right, what we got? I mean, this is the 3rd and 1. And we don't get it at all. We got, like, no push. Bro, look at this push. This dude, this one guy is moving back our lineman here. Who is this? This better be Myles Garrett. This better be Myles Garrett. That's the only dude I'm saying okay. It's not. This is Elliott. I think this is Elliott from Missouri. I think that's who this is. And he is pushing back our line on this right side. Oh my gosh, man. This was such a... I'm not even going to be mad. I just think it was an awful play call. I get it. He trusted his O-line to beat their D-line, but I personally would not have. I'm being real. I would not have. I know how good their D-line is. And you can see it here. The dude is moving 2 of our guys back to the pocket. And a punt. Great. This is a good first half. I'm glad we're watching this first half, especially offensively. We're seeing a lot of good here. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it. Can we go the defense again? I think we have over 60 together for Thanksgiving. Could be more distant. Happens. Oh, that's awesome. 60? Gee, man. We probably get like, honestly, because we don't get all the family. And I know last year there was the COVID stuff, and that was, but we probably only get like 10 people. Maybe a little more. But I know like a couple of like close, like sibling, like my sister ain't gonna be there. So, a couple people are missing, but we'll probably have like 10. Maybe a couple more with some little kids, but it's not a ton, but it's usually pretty good because like it's easier to do like games. Like when you play a board game with like 10 people, it makes it a lot easier. 60 is awesome. You get to see everybody if you get to do that. That's awesome. Ooh. This looks like some good man coverage. Who was this? Was this Alex? No, it was T-Walk. No, T-Walk got called for a PI. That's right. No, I know what this was. At first, when I first saw the throw, I'm like, oh, that was good. He's real tight. No, I remember this now. And this is why they trust Will Harrison man coverage on tight ends over T-Walk, I think. I believe they do, because this is, that's a little PI. Again, I'm not saying conditions were good, but I'm just saying. That's a tough one. And that one was pretty obvious. He gave him the finger wag, too. Tracy, no. Tracy, no. Hey, what's that one? Oh, my gosh. I got to play that video. Wait. What is the Vine I'm thinking of? Y'all know what the Vine is. It's like, no. Oh, is that the one where he gets arrested outside? I don't remember what it was. Okay, I can picture the words, but I just don't know exactly the words, so I can't look it up. And I'm my grandpa, so we'll have over 120 if we are all... Jeez! Okay, serious question time. Would you rather be 12 and 1, pick at third to be 16 and 1, and pick at 1? Oh, man. I'll be honest. Like, if I had to pick between the two, that's a tough question. During the season, like as the season goes on, I'd way rather be 2-12-1. Or in that case, 2-13-1, right? Because or 2-14-1. I'm real tripping. 2-14-1. I'd rather be 2-14-1 during the season because I want to see a team win. I want to see them learn how to win, and I want to see this team get a payoff at least once this year for battling. I want to see. You shouldn't go through a season without winning a game. This team, I don't want to see them have to go through a year, especially all the young guys who are just not winning a football game. And for us fans, like, we deserve it. For all of us that are watching every game, that are here for streams like this, and shout out to all y'all in here, we deserve to see a win this year. So I would way rather see that. Now, at the end of the year, if I had to pick one, of course, I'd say, yeah, lose, for the better draft pick. But you know what? Like I said, like, I'm not even. No, you're good. You're good. The math. I was playing Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader earlier, on my Alexa. By the way, it's called Are You Smarter? And I was kind of on a roll until all of a sudden Alexa really started cheating me, like the Lions refs. Like, she started being like, "No, that's incorrect." I didn't even answer the question. She was really cheating me. I played a music trivia game on Alexa too, and I think I answered it right. I think I literally answered it right, and she's like, "Nope." I was like, dude. Is this really about to go down? So, I'm just, I automatically, I got my alerts on because I'm just like, really? So, but no, I'm not too worried about the 3 versus 1, 3 versus 1. I don't know the draft class that well as well, so I got to point that out. But I think in general, I wouldn't be too worried about it because for me, it's like, okay, like I always say, man, if our GM knows who he wants and he knows how to get there and he knows what it's going to take, I don't think that little spot difference would be a big deal because I think he would figure it out. You have more assets than most teams are going to have. You could have 11 picks this year. So 2 picks back, yeah, it's not the same as a number 1. But I think if you got a real GM that knows what he wants, knows what he needs, and knows how to get it, then you'll be okay wherever you're at. They'll figure out wherever they're at. I believe that. But I get what you're saying because that is a real tough question to be in. And if there's a guy out there like you asking the question, Sean, and you're like, man, I really like this guy, and I know that at 1 we're guaranteed to get him, that's different. That's real different. I don't know the draft that well. If I thought like Kayvon and I knew Kayvon well and I was like, bro, if we got Kayvon, he's so good. Like we can't risk not having him. Then it's different. I just don't know if there's a guy like that right now from what I've been hearing. So it sounds like quarterbacks are going to be falling too. So I guess that might push some of those rushers up. All right, here we go. Let's see this run defense, though, because run defense has been really solid, actually, in this. And they were solid, and it's a holding call. They were solid, really, from until the last drive. It is a big difference. You're right. I don't even know, like, when's the last team traded out of the first pick in the draft? Like, how often does that happen where a team drops out of the first? I don't know if I can ever remember a time where that happened. Maybe it did, and I'm just forgetting. But I can't remember, like, an actual time where a team traded out of number 1. If you are willing to trade out the number 1, then yeah, that is a huge difference, bro. Like, if this was Madden, I wouldn't care. But I also think there's something to win, to fight, to prove to yourself that you can win, to get the players that are here to understand. Because there's a lot of players that I think will be here for years, and to just get that payoff, man. You got to learn how to win. You got to learn how to win. You got to learn what it takes, and you got to keep fighting. I mean, none of these players are here thinking, I can't wait to see what draft pick we get. The higher draft pick to them is the worst. Because the higher draft pick you got usually means there's a better shot that you out next year. You ain't going to be here because someone taking your job. So all these dudes better be playing like they don't want that. Is this a stick play? It's kind of what it looked like. Man, these tight ends were giving us big issues, though. Because we kept sliding safeties. Credit to them. They did a real good job with these tight ends. Because they were getting a lot of matchups they wanted. This one, they wanted Jalen. They attack him. I thought Jalen played well, though. He limited that to about 5. But any of these quarterbacks standing out strong are the guy from Cincinnati. The only guy that I have seen, and I'm like, oh, that guy's nice, is Ritter. But at the same time with Ritter, I know he's played Notre Dame. So I'll definitely have to go back and watch that when we start to get the draft talk. But just as a whole, it's like, who has he really played aside from Notre Dame? And who will he play until the college football playoffs? Like, nobody, really. I mean, look at their last 2 games. SMU wasn't that good. Their last 2 games aren't going to be good. So I'm like, he's not going to have like legit comp until I feel like the college football playoffs when Georgia, who has apparently the top defense in football, gets to go against them. That'll be huge unless they push up to 3. Alabama, Ohio State, who doesn't have a great pass defense. So that one's a little bit different. But from what I've seen, that might be the best guy. And I knew about him coming into the year, so maybe that's why I'm saying that. All right, let's see this. So we stacked the box again, play action. Shout out to our linebackers for not biting. We got a lot of depth here. Good job there. And he's gonna throw this break to Jacobs. He just missed the pass. He did a few of these, man. He had a rough game. I think I asked earlier to rate him. I don't remember what the numbers were, but yeah, this is just not a good pass. And if you look, Jacobs is also playing in zone coverage. Like this is not man coverage. It doesn't look like. This looks like zone. It looks. But it could be man coverage. I'm not completely sure. Spot on. We need to learn how to win. Yeah, I'm always just to learn how to win. Figure it out. Like Dan Campbell, figure out how to win a game as a head coach, as the guy that's running this team, as an offensive coordinator. Figure out what the problems you have. Build that confidence. I mean, I don't know where your confidence could be at losing every game going into next year. And where's the fan base confidence? Where's the ownership confidence in you saying, man, you lost every single game, bro. You went through this whole year and lost every game. How do we really feel about it? Plus, I don't even know if you're guaranteed to keep your job. I'm not saying I think you'll get fired, but I'm just saying you ain't guaranteed nothing if you lose every game. This is a cool play. I know I'm talking a lot, but I like this. This was really, really good. This is really good. Watch this. Watch this. All right. So this is something that we've seen. I think AJ's gonna drop. We saw this last week. I think it's the Steelers where because what we do is like we know we'll put our safeties on the sticks. I don't know if this is the guy that sticks on the sticks. Someone else sticks on the sticks. It might be him. It might be him. We'll have to wait and see. But I know we put two guys on the sticks, and we'll either play man or zone coverage. Just in case we play zone. So we take away these corners at first. But what I love about this route is they basically, because he's playing the stick, so he's got like this area and he's got this area. He just gets behind him and just stops on the line, on time. And it's not a huge gap between the two. You'll see. It's oh my, what did I just draw? I don't know what I drew. Just ignore the drawing there, please. But look at this, man. Look at how well we do this. I mean, not we. Look how well the Browns do this. All right, who's sitting on the line? T-Walk does. It is T-Walk, sort of. He actually might be more in man coverage. He might be more in some man coverage. Actually, hold up. Let me rewatch this play. I don't remember if this is man or zone coverage. Then I'm seeing it back. Yeah, this is some zone coverage. But because of that, it's a good route. It's a real good route. See, he fakes, so Monty kind of bites. Then he gets in the double move and then turns on the brakes. The timing is beautiful. The ball's already out of his hands. This is the way you beat a 3rd and 13. So we're seeing this live, and we're like, bro, why didn't we blitz? Why did we only bring 3? Well, that route was money. Like, they were right on how to attack that. And we got better because we didn't come out in the same thing. We didn't come out and run the same thing later on. Who's gonna battle that play action? Hey, we will later. I'm just saying. Hey, it's positive. Pavel the dog. Hold up, what kind of dog is that? Is that a big dog? That looks like a big dog. Georgia isn't just the top defense in football, probably the best college defense of all time. Whoa. Okay, I'm curious to see that when Michigan plays them in the playoffs. Like I want to see that. So that should be interesting. No, I haven't watched it like that. I know they've been killing it though, and a lot of people are just like, "Oh, just give them the trophy." Like, okay, we'll see. I mean, they've won their games and they're in a good conference, but hey, Ohio State. Even if I had to say Ohio State's in there, Ohio State will give them some, because this is gonna be way different than playing Georgia Tech or playing Georgia Southern. Like, it ain't gonna be like that, and they know that. This one looked like holding too. We got on the edge this time. And actually, I think this was Will Harris, the communication between him and T-Walk. Will shooting down this hole. And because he shoots down it, look at him right now. He's saying, go down, go down, go down. So Jalen fills it first. Dude, first off, can I just give a clap to Jalen? The way he played this game helped us so much. Him being this aggressive is a big part of the reason why Chubb, and plus the fact that Charles Harris is getting pulled out of this play. But then you get Will to shoot down, and Jalen gets back into it. Bro, Jalen. You get a huge cookie. Whatever kind of cookie you want, I'm taking you to Subway. If they don't got the flavor, I'm sorry. You got to have to pick one that they have. So if you got to get oatmeal raisin, it is what it is. But you get a cookie, man. You do. Because it's only like, hey, it was like $3 for $1.80. I think it was on sale for like $3 for $1 last time I went. So that's not a bad deal. Like, bro, come on, man. All right. I love how we do this too. I do. This is something that don't get old. I could watch this all the time with Aaron Glenn. The ability to get 4 with the pressure with 4 is not a blitz. It's just really well done. Look how you distract the lineman. Even the best lines have it to him sometimes. And Baker's got to get rid of it so quickly. What was this second? Oh my gosh, I just love this stuff. This stuff I can watch this so much, man. I mean, you drop all your coverage here where they're overloading it. You got 3 guys. Will slides down. You get a free rush. So he's got to get the ball quick out. AG has been good with the young defense. Tell us on A-Lin. I kind of I feel like I touched on it a little bit earlier. I don't know if you were here, Sean, but if you go back like 20 minutes, you'll probably see it. Because Speak Easy asked me. You know, like I said, my thoughts aren't like I don't go off on Anthony Lynn. Like Quick said, like when I look at the changes, the pieces that we lost, what he tried to do, he tried to adjust his offense to make it work. I'm not saying I agree with everything he did, but I do understand some things that he tried to do. And we tried to play a different game. We tried to play a style where we couldn't make mistakes. We had to stay ahead of the chains to win football games. And it limited us big time. And that's why I'm really curious to see a healthy Goff with a Decker, with a Reynolds, even if Dan Campbell's play calling. And I'm not even I don't look at it as, oh, dang, he took the play calling, and, Anthony Lynn's garbage. No, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as we were 0-8. You should have done something. And he did do something. I would not have sat back either. I would have hoped my leader would not have sat back and just sat there and watched it happen. So I do respect that about Dan, is he ain't going to sit back. He's going to do something. He's going to try something new. But do I think he'll be here in the future? No. Honestly, I don't. You'd be like, hey, do you think he'll be? No. I don't think so. Again, I don't agree with everything he's done. There's some play calls I'm like, what the heck? But I think we're getting a good feel what this offense is going to look like in the future. At least the style. Maybe not the exact plays, but the style. Depending on who's here. Gosh, dang, man. Look at Austin Bryant going to work. I think we're going to wrap this thing at halftime, but I just want to see. Or maybe we'll go to, the ending of the game. But, dude, Austin Bryant, man. Work on the tight end as he should. Aleem McNeil. Look at Aleem working. Oh, man, that is beautiful. That's beautiful in so many ways. First overall, has been traded 9 times since 70. Last time was 04 when Eli was traded to Giants. Look at Phillip. Man, I appreciate that. Thank you. 04 with Eli. Is that what you said? Wow. Hey, you never know then. So Eli, was he the first pick and then they traded the pick to the Giants? Is that how that worked out? I'm gonna have to look that up. So this one, honestly, it was hands to the face. I can't be too mad. I think it was kind of soft, but wait, whoa. Am I seeing the cheatyism? Hold up. Why is this not, bro? Okay, this is the only thing that frustrates me. And I don't know the ref, so I would like to be able to ask Mike Pereira what's going on here. Why is this flag not thrown by this ref? Why is it thrown by this ref? Why does he throw the flag on hands to the face? Tell me how he sees that better than this person who is literally right here. Now, I'm sure they're probably watching the snap, probably watching for neutral zone. But once the play is running, what are they watching? Are they not watching this? Maybe they're not. Maybe he's the secondary guy. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be getting that mad about that. But that stuff confused me. I'm sure they're watching the snap first. And then, I don't know. I'm not sure how he doesn't throw that flag. But I don't know. But it was hands to the face. Do you think DC will be there in the future? How far in the future? I think he'll be here next year. With Campbell's play calling. Yes, he does. Yeah, shout out to Swift, though. I like some of the things we're doing. I don't love it all with Dan Campbell. I think there's things I'm like, oh, gosh, I wish we would do more of this. And it's not even just the aggressive front. Like I said, I think I take it game by game. I don't take it as like, oh, he's being less aggressive than the beginning of the season. He's giving up. I don't look at it as not as a broad, but as a whole picture. I think you got to really take each game specifically for what it is. And you got to say, he's probably learned since the beginning of the season, certain moments where maybe he should be a little bit more patient and maybe try to keep the game alive, like Chicago, where I thought we should have took the points to just keep the game alive. But I also think you got to be game specific. The weather wasn't like this in September. The weather wasn't like this in early October. It's different now. It's different on the road. It's different with the backup quarterback, and it's different with an injured quarterback. It's different the situation with no Decker. It's a whole different feel than what it was beginning of the season when you had a Frank, when you were indoors, when you had better weather, when you had a healthy quarterback, when you had receivers that you trusted. It's different. Again, even in this 4th and 1, I would like to see him go for it. But I ain't even mad about that. I'm more mad about some of the play calls that we do or don't do offensively, or we don't stick to. I think there's things we could stick to that we kind of get away from. when we fight, and that's not even just. It's not even like a play. It's not a play design. It's more just the style of the play that we get away from. I don't know why we do that sometimes. They got us with this. I guess they foreshadow what was to come because they got us with this. I don't know what we're doing pre-snap either. Can I roll this back? We might need to get like a real big safety or someone this offseason. I know Kyle Hamilton's everybody's saying that right now. But I'm just saying, just for what we're trying to do, 1, 2, so they got 5 guys on this line. We have 3. Plus Will Harris and Amani and Alex. That's just not enough size. Like, on paper, that's not enough size to compete with this. Plus, when you pull a guard, I don't know how you're going to match up with this. As we said before, really the only thing that can happen is someone's got to explode in the backfield, make them bounce it, like that. Or someone's got to get out there super fast and set this edge and force this thing back upfield. Someone's got to dive out here super fast. And we don't. We got guys' eyes in the backfield. Look at Will Harris's eyes. He's just looking at the backfield. Probably watching the snap. And see where his first step is? His first step is inside. I love how they do their handoffs. But this pulling guard, and they just build a wall, man. Like, look at how he's blocking. They're just going to build a wall. Pull a guard. And we don't have the size to take this on. We got to make, they say do your work early. I've heard that a lot. This is what we got to do here. Because otherwise, you'll look like Alex Anzalone. Don't look like Alex Anzalone. This could be a commercial. Don't look like Alex Anzalone. Call your doctor today. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, dizziness when you get hit like that. Protect yourself from people like me. Look at Alex. Bam! Gosh dang! Oh goodness! Yeah, that's yeah, yeah. That's gonna be a problem. And they just ran away from Derek Barnes too. They're like, okay, we're just gonna run away from Barnes. Little counterplay. And shout out to Barnes, bro. Like, Barnes did, I think, everything he could from the side of the field he was on. If literally anybody gets on the edge here, and I get it because we have to, this is why the Browns play calling was so solid. We had to respect everything upfield because they hit that early. So what they do, they countered that with all of a sudden they pop something outside, and we have everybody diving in. If someone would have just curled the edge, Derek Barnes runs this down and makes the play behind the line of scrimmage. Because look at Barnes' pursuit. Just no one slows him down. Disrespectful? I love AA battery, man. I love me some AA. I love Duracell, Energizer, whatever we want to call him. You want to get the off-brand? What's it, Alkine? I think that's what it's called. Like, I got this off-brand battery right here. What's it called? Alkine battery. Hey, we're going to make some shirts for AA. But that's tough. That's tough. They got us here. Is this the one that Ray was talking about? Y'all, if y'all want to see it, hey, right now because I know it's getting late. If you guys want to see us pull this up tomorrow in our stream, let me know. The second half. We can roll through some All-22 tomorrow. Let me know. Me and Rad will discuss it, though. I just want to get a quick feel. Campbell needs the players to ball him out by overachieving with his already handicapped playbook. This game was a good test of how much players are buying into Campbell and his company. I like that. That's well said. I do like that. I agree. I think last week was kind of what we've seen, like coming out of the bye week. I expected that. I didn't expect them to quit. They shouldn't have quit. You should never quit. I expected him to keep him ready. But then to respond with another game on the road after a tie where you felt like you should have won it, but your kicker can't kick a football, to come out and then play the entire game like this, and not only do you play a full game, the second half you hold them to 0 points. Now, you didn't get that final key stop, but that's not on you. They got to buy about 1.5 yards. They got about a half a yard because they started hitching you schematically with some things that, they just set you up for early. But they battled. A lot of credit to those guys defensively, especially, for just keep fighting. You got a backup quarterback. They could have easily threw in the towel. They didn't. They didn't throw in no towel. Amani seems to have issues on these. I don't know if it's that he's not that fast. I would have to look at his 40. Again, weather wasn't. Oh my gosh, that line is so beautiful. Weather wasn't good, but he struggles sometimes with crossing routes, even on the tight end. And they're just pulling our guys out of this play. Man coverage, deep safety. It's just 1-on-1. They're just pulling guys out of the play. And yep, no safety help. He just beats them across the field. Honestly, a better throw. He might get more yards on that. I do like him on it. He's super opportunistic. And he's a very nice hitter. He's very competitive. I know he was playing the second half where he kind of got into it with Jarvis. Oh, they hit us with the boot. Jalen, this Jalen's play of the game. Screen record this. Screenshot this. I don't know. Get another camera and record this. This is Jalen's best play of the game. Factual, actual. Beautiful. Play action. So everybody's diving, right? Look at this. Stop. Whoa! Oh, this is so money. Look at Jalen on this play. Boom. Okay, I see it. He don't got the ball. As soon as he sees that he is sprinting back to his zone, then all of a sudden you get this underneath the play. Jarvis Landry is kind of hidden. He's gonna drag underneath. Jerry Jacobs don't see it. He's in no man's land because he's diving in to help the run too. And to cover this much field and catch him to hold this like 3 yards that's just pretty, man. Look at that. Bam! Oh, I love that. That's the play of the game for Jalen. That was a beautiful play. I'm glad Charles went over there and gave him a high five because he earned it. He earned that high five. He definitely earned that. Shout out to Charles too. Charles working, bro. Charles working. I like Charles. Charles getting to get re-signed. Bam. Bold statement. Bold claim. Bold prediction. He getting re-signed. And they punched it in here, I'm pretty sure, right? Yes, this was the dumb flag, and then they followed up with a touchdown that we have a breakdown in coverage. Where's the flag? I just want to get the chat. Look, I know y'all seen it because I showed it already. This is not a flag, dude. It's not a flag, man. It's not. And look, the setup really is to the flat. Like, the flat's the setup. Baker Mayfield's setup is this flat route. It's man coverage. So this is a perfect man coverage play. Because, you have him go and sit here. It forces our guy to play wide around so he can just sit into the flat. And he can catch this and try to get the corner. That's the route. This is the setup. He goes to this man. Maybe we had some pressure. I don't remember. Let me look it back. Maybe a little, not really, a little bit. Charles got a little bit. Penasini pushed a little bit. But he goes to this route. It's not even open, bro. He just forced this. And I know people, we get on like this dude or that dude for, golf or Boyle missing a guy. Like, this is where the read was. This is the guy he didn't hit here. He went to this dude. All right, fine. This is not a PI, man. This ain't a PI. Come on, bro. If anything, that's offensive PI, I feel like. Maybe holding, maybe, but I don't see how that's PI, bro. That's just, that one, flag the ref. Get your hot dogs ready. Get your hot dogs back out the fridge and throw it at him. Throw the hot dogs at him. Hey, on 3. You know what we're going to start doing? I need all of us at home for live games to get a packet of hot dogs and put it next to us. That way, as soon as we all know that flag was whack, we're gonna jack a hot dog at our TV. That's what we're doing. You know what? Maybe better than that, we actually get a flag. I'm going to buy a flag. I'm going to buy a yellow flag, and I'm going to just throw that thing because I'm going to flag the ref. I love what Ken just said. Beautiful. Well said. And then we have this breakdown. You can see the breakdown come. Watch this. Okay, watch this. So you saw the tight end motion over, right? you saw the motion over, right? We'd be doing this less, which is good, I guess, that we'd be having less breakdowns. But this was a breakdown. It's, however you want to put it, we broke down. Yes. Thank you for putting that in there. All right, tight end motion. I don't know what we were doing. Look. Watch Jalen. Jalen right there. You see it? He's like, okay, Will, you go to the flat. Will don't even look at him. What did they talk about? Clap. Do something. Make sure you get his attention. He didn't get his attention at all in this play. So Will dives in. Jalen dives in. And the dude just walks out here with no one on him. And, of course, this happens after the flag because why not? It's 3rd and 5. It's going to happen. It always does. But, yeah, y'all see what I'm saying. I can't afford all those hot dogs. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I mean, you know what? Maybe, hey, should I send hot dogs? No. Get one fake hot dog. Buy one fake hot dog. Or buy one hot dog and just keep throwing the same hot dog. And after the game, put it back in your fridge. Just don't let your dog or, if you got an animal, don't let them get to it. Just put it back in the fridge after the game. Oh, that's going to be a nasty hot dog, man. You just got one hot dog just sitting in the fridge. People going to open your fridge and be like, hey, what y'all got to drink? Oh, you got a hot dog? Like, yeah, don't touch the hot dog. That's for Sunday. Okay, you know what? I ain't judging. You know, people do some goofy stuff. So people can't judge that. They cannot judge your hot dog tendencies. I wouldn't judge it. Oh man, this stuff is bro, I don't know why we did this. If this is man coverage, maybe this works. You know, like that's one thing about screens is like man coverage is way better for screens. Maybe we thought this was man coverage. I just don't know why we ran this play first off. First off, it was zone coverage, so let's start there. All right, so everybody's got their eyes. Look, everybody's looking at the backfield. Secondly, their D linemen, as I said it right before the game, they do things like this. They see it. They are very good D linemen at picking up on screens. This dude ain't fooled. You fooled no one. Bro, what the... I need charity hot dogs. Hey, hot dog. Hot dog. Hey, my trusty moldy dog. There it is. There it is. You got that one moldy hot dog. That thing green. It smells bad. You wrap that thing up in like... You probably wrap that... What's that white... The cleared stuff? You probably wrap it in that. It's just sitting in your hot... It's just sitting right there in your fridge. Just don't eat that hot dog. That's not the one from the... From me grilling earlier. Just don't get it mixed in there. Put that thing in the microwave. Oh my goodness, this is nasty. This don't even... Okay, stop. We got to stop here. All right. I'm sorry, we got to stop. This is nasty. Okay. But no, I mean, if you want to get a hot dog, get a hot dog. I have some hot dog. No, I don't have hot dog. I have to buy more hot dogs. First off, let's be honest. Who actually eats hot dogs? I used to love hot dogs. I'm not as big as a hot dog guy as I think as I used to be. Maybe it's because I'm just more of a hot dog bun guy. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the issue. Is I'm more of a hot dog bun guy. I don't know why we got this ball up so fast. You know what? This might have been... Is this third and long or is this second down? I guess it was... You know what this was? This was trying to avoid third and long. That's all this was. Keep it above the chains. I don't even think we ran that many deep routes. We ran one off here. We sat down. We probably ran this off trying to open up this route. This was his first read to Hawkinson, so he threw it. And then you have your check down. I'm sure this was just, hey, let's get 5 yards, stay ahead of the sticks, and see if we can pick up a third down. And by the way, shout out to TJ. I love the effort here. I love that. You like brats better? Brats are nice. Okay, do you get like normal brats or do you get ones like cheddar in it? Cheddar brats are different. I think cheddar brats are where it's at personally. The only thing with brats for me is I feel like they get a little bit. To me, brats personally, like I love them, but they also, to me, they get too much. Like too strong, where I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. Like that brat was really, strong. So I gotta like drink milk, and I can't have that many. Like to me, they're real strong. They're thick, but they're good. And I love me some cheddar brats, man. I don't know. I know there's other kinds too. There's like was there beer brats or something? I don't know what those are, but like what the difference is. Oh, is this the St. Brown one or is this a neutral zone again? What happened? What was that play? Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I have no idea what happened. Is this slant flat? I don't know what happened. Next video, you just say hot dog, and a lot of people who watched it, yes, that's the inside joke, hot dog. I'm gonna use it in our stream a lot, and everybody in here can. I can't remember how to say your name. Matthew, y'all will all know. Kevin, y'all will all know about the hot dog, or everybody else that's in here, the hot dog gate. Y'all will know. Nice little rub play set up here. This is money. People ask, oh, why don't we do this? We did it right here. This is a great play. Great play design. It's just a great catch. Bam! To take that hit and hold on to that was beautiful. Turkey Italian sausage is great. So what do you guys put on it though? Do you put like peppers on? I know people do, or you just like, okay, I'm gonna put some ketchup on that thing. I never heard of putting barbecue on a brat. Or do you put like mayonnaise? Like I don't. Hey, I'm not judging against mayonnaise anymore. I can't do that. I can't hate and disrespect the mayonnaise. Okay, these are actually plays I wanted to see because I haven't seen these. I want to see what happened on these routes. Why didn't we complete these? I know we had a flag on one. We had a roughing the passer. Yeah, I mean, bro, but this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why y'all, if y'all want to be excited about something and excited about if golf plays Thursday and going forward for the rest of the season, it's things like this. I know it's like, oh, it's just one read. But it's the fact that look at the pocket. Like, this is the Browns D line that brought 4. I know they're not blitzing, but this is a base pass rush. And you got a good pocket. Like, you're giving him a lot of time very comfortable, able to step up, really throw this however he wants to. And he's able to throw this before he turns, and he can pick the matchup he likes. If he didn't like this, he would have been able to sit and wait for this break over the middle. That's the thing. Now, I'm sure because Boyle's first game, he's like, I'm taking that first read. I like my matchup. I'm going to football. And I don't have an issue with it. But let's see what this coverage they're in. Okay, 2 deep safety. 3. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that one. That was I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. It was the right throw. He just missed him, I guess. It would, what would have been nice though, and this is probably just, I mean, let's be real. Boyle's only played 1 game for us, so it's been a while since he's been out there. It would have been nice if you would have just, and I think a guy that plays more would have probably done this, stared down the middle, or maybe like a little bit, more in the middle, stares down the middle before he throws it, to just hold a little bit of these guys, or maybe stare down this receiver, or to hold this safety. That way it's just a clear one-on-one. Like if he could have stared middle, he could have made this a clear one-on-one. He didn't, so it made it a little bit dangerous with this guy. That'd have been cool. And if you look at the Lions route concept, I think we've done this before. I would love to get, first off, Khalif more involved. I would love to get Khalif more involved. Is this a cover 2 drop? I can't really tell what they're in. It doesn't look like it. It looks almost like a cover 4, to be real. If it's a cover no, it's not a cover 4. You know what? This might be cover 6. It might be more of a cover 6 look, which would be cover 3 on one side, cover 2 on the other. That might be, if we're trying to like generalize what we might be seeing, that might be more what we're seeing, or maybe like a match. But you get 3 underneath, so they occupy these guys. Here's what you want to know about this. And Michigan football does the same thing. So if you watch Michigan, they do this too. Drag in route, zone coverage. This is a beater. Because you can stare this drag, and if you have time in the pocket, you can come right back to the middle. He's wide open. Only thing you have to worry about is this safety. That's what you got to worry about. If you stare down the middle of the field, safety pulls up. You hit what they call the hole in the cover 2. This hole, wide open. You can take that shot. So there's a lot of shots within this. And then, of course, you always have your trusty check down. There's a lot of shots set up here. It's cover 6. It looks like almost, so he's playing a little bit deeper. And you get a turnaround, it's on time, on target. I would have just liked him to look somewhere else. But even with all of that being said and all the maybe missed shots that were here, because again, Khalif he's wide open if you stare down the middle, or if you even just hold right and come back left. If you can pick up that coverage based on tendencies, what you think they're going to be in, you would have had that. But it's okay. I'm fine. On time, on target. It's just he missed a throw. He missed a throw. If you would have put more air on this, threw it more to the sideline, he would have gave Josh a chance. He didn't give Josh a chance. Hot dog is new turkey hole. Bam. There you go. That was the turkey hole right there. Hot dog is new turkey hole. I love it. I love it. Shout out to hot dogs for being great. But yeah, if you would have put more air on this, like just put the ball a little higher, he could have let Josh come back to this football. He didn't give him a chance. And I think we go back to him the very next play. I'm telling you, bro, if you don't believe me, as long as Goff don't come out rusty, I hope he don't. If he plays Thursday, man, this relationship between him and Josh is going to be, it's going to work. He goes right back to him here. I mean, man, it's like he didn't even look. He just went there. I think there was more pressure on this one because I'm pretty sure what we did is we chip lock and then they get some pressure on Jonah. Yeah. This is a very different one. We keep having problems at the guard blocking, bro. I don't know why. We got to figure this out. This is why I said, man, none of these guards are locked into me. No one's locked in at guard. How did Tommy Kramer do? Kramer did really good. That was a great play. Kramer was holding his own. It was this side. Again, young Jonah, first time Evan Brown. It was just not good. Maybe this one's a little bit more on Decker. I think what they did to Decker is they showed. Let me see what they did. Did they push inside? Did they slant this rush? Nah, Swift pushed it into him. So no, Decker's guy was here. Swift pushed it out of the play, and then they attacked between both of these guys. So that's tough. This is a very deep route we set up. We end up getting a roughing the passer. You got a post going on. We got a stop right. I mean, shoot, that would have worked. If you protect that better, that would have been there. You would have had a real tight window. That's where you got to throw the ball. I think that was a real good decision. You know what? Shout out to Tim Boyle for this one. He felt the pressure and he threw before he turned. He didn't just hold on to the football. I'll give him credit for that because we've seen Goff a couple times hold on to this ball and he needs to let that thing go. This is how you throw an incomplete pass. Let that thing fly. No hesitation. Just let it go. He hasn't even turned around yet. Just put it out there. Because at the very least, yeah, they might be picked. It might be. That's the risk of it. But he gave us a chance. And he ended up getting roughing the passer because of it. He wouldn't have got that if he didn't throw it. It was all hot dog, no relish. Or like, that's as bad as wet bun on your hot dog. Oh! With onions. Do like chili dogs also. Norm for me is just mustard on the brat. Okay, mustard. I see. I might have to try some. I hated mustard before, but I think it's okay now. So I might have to like start buying it. I just don't buy it. I just don't buy it. But I do like that. Chili dogs are fire. Chili dogs are next level. Dude, honestly, just putting beans on a hot dog actually might be above chili. I don't know. The chili's legit. I don't know. They're both good. If you stream Thanksgiving game, make hot dogs and eat them. I ain't gonna be here on Thursday, man. But I will be here on Saturday for the game. The game, Ohio State, Michigan. So I'll make some hot dogs on that game. Yeah. Just remind me. For the hot dogs. Okay, this is where like staring down a receiver can be scary. Again, there was a little pressure here. Last time it was Jonah. This is where it can be a little scary. This is Myles Garrett just being Myles Garrett. Most pass rushers aren't going to do this. This is Myles Garrett being Myles Garrett. But because he's like he's looking there the whole route, this safety just shoots down into where this is going to be. He just shoots on the line. Right? So, I mean, shoot, he's just got to look somewhere else. Just look here. Just start here. You know where you're going. Just start there and come back to it. I think that's a comfortability thing, if you ask me. Just the reps he's gotten. And heck, that was open too. But yeah, just start there and then come back to it. And then this would have been wide open. It's the right read because he's reading this correctly. If you ask me, he's reading this correctly. This safety should be getting a lot more depth if you look it off. And I think we end up going back to a screen. Oh gosh, this was so ugly. This was so terrible. Oh my goodness, this was disgusting. Why are we so... Oh. You know what? We got 2 yards. So I can't even be mad. We got 2 yards. How could I sit here and be mad about giving up 2 yards? I can't. Actually, I can't. No, this was garbage. Again, look at this. The D linemen, no. They don't get fooled, man. They don't get fooled by this stuff. Look at this dude. Look at him. He's literally walking out there with Joe. He's like, all right, take me to the play then. And then he got JOK shooting down. And Swift's like, oh, snap. I got to cut back. And, of course, screen's got to be quick hitting. You can't be making all these moves here. Everybody's just, yep. And then we all know he gets 2 yards. This is, bro, our screens are trash. We got to get better running screens. I didn't dislike this play either. I noticed that the throw was better. See, I told, like, when we were streaming this, I was like, bro, why didn't Hawkinson go out of bounds? Why did he walk backwards? I'm telling you, he walked backwards. But if you notice, the pass was, like, right on him, so he couldn't, like, get out of bounds. He had to, like, catch it real goofy. If he would have put it and let him, he would have got out of bounds. He would have got out of bounds with this, and we would have been fine. I think this was one Decker was actually beat on. We had some struggles against Brown. So, I mean, you can't even completely hate on Campbell for not being super aggressive. I mean, this is a 3-man rush, and this time he beats Decker. I can't hate on him too much for being like, oh, Campbell, why weren't you more aggressive? I mean, do you see their pass rush? Like, it's legit, man, and that's what I hope our pass rush looks like. Maybe we get that top pass rusher this year, and we start to look like this with him and Romeo. I think we will because you put Romeo, a top pass rusher, and our interior guys, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, especially with Aaron Glenn's creativity with getting after a quarterback. As long as he doesn't become, like, real basic and he's like, I'm gonna bring 4 every play and do nothing with it. Like, nah, keep it creative, keep being the greatness that you are. Some of that pressure, yeah, because he didn't step into it. That's why this pass was behind him, because he would have got out of bounds. I'm telling you, he would have got out of bounds, and that cost us points right there. Hey, okay, this is gonna take us to halftime. I'm gonna actually end this show here. We've been going for a while. It's past midnight. We've been going for 2.5 hours. I don't want to go this show for like 4 hours, you know what I'm saying? So one day here. Tomorrow we got last second dose at what time? I don't know. Maybe like 3:30 my time, our time, Eastern. So 3:34, something like that. It could be much earlier in the day. If you can't make it, make sure you check it out afterwards. We're gonna be taking over head coaching responsibilities. Me and Red are. We're gonna be doing a Friendsgiving, so we're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be a good show. We can talk about the game Thursday. We're going to have some of you guys probably on calling in. So it's going to be a lot of good. And we may actually use a different streaming setup through OBS. So it may not be the normal StreamYard. So we may actually have a whole new format tomorrow. So a lot of excitement. Injury report. Tomorrow is the final injury report, which is crazy how fast that's come around. And that's the plan for tomorrow. And we can dive back into this. If y'all want to see me dive back into this, just let me know. Let me know. I mean, If y'all want us to be like, hey, can we watch the second half? Yeah. And we can go faster through it. We can even pull it up during the stream. If you're like, hey, pull this up during the stream. We want to react to this live. Just get in the chat and be like, dude, put this on. We'll put it on. I got it here. I got it handy. But this is a weird week. We'll be back to the normal schedule. I'll have better insight, I think, before every play on normal weeks. It's just this is a goofy week. And I would love to come back and have a long week and be able to be like, man, look at what the Lions do in this win. Like, look at how they won. Oh, my goodness. Can we speak the positivity into existence? If the Lions don't win on Thanksgiving, the Lawtown Blue Devils high school football team will be first Michigan team to win on Ford Field. Okay, don't make me sad. Don't do that. Somebody needs to put Dose on a payroll, maybe selling hot dogs. Hey, I could probably be a vendor. I'd do that. I'll hype up their hot dogs. Come on, man. These are some warm buns, bro. Hey, I'm just saying. Peace out. Thank you all for coming in. Thank y'all for coming in. I love that you're still going. Yeah, this is kind of what happens when I'm about to end the stream. I like talk for 3 more minutes for some reason. But, or if you mean as a whole, we still rolling, man. We still rolling. Look, the season's short. It's only 17 games out of a whole year. I have 365. We know how long the offseason takes, so I'm not going to wish it to hurry up and get here. I'm going to enjoy the time that we have right now and make the most of it. It is what it is, man. We get through this tough times together, and we'll have the excitement of the offseason coming up soon. And, yeah, that's it. Good night, sweet dreams. Have everybody good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, or actually today, just later today. Depends on your time zone. I don't know. And make sure you check out tomorrow for Last Second Dose. We're going to be live on this channel. We out. I'll put the thing up in the community early, so you guys click on it or